I'm sorry for the delay that there'll probably be. At least you've got some lovely music to listen to while you're waiting. Alright, we're starting. Good, good, good. And it should be starting on Twitch too. Let me just double check that that's working. Okay, cool. Bring that over here. Close that. Looks like it's working. Where's the stream chat? Cool. Lovely. Close that. And it seems like we're going. Sure does sound ominous, yes. Alright, oh, and I better tell Twitter, because I forgot to. Alright, so let me just get rid of all this junk on the desktop, make sure that everything's ready to go. Looks like everything's working. I've got the chat going. I'll pop it out just in case. Bring that off to the side. Very good ambient music. Then, okay, yep, we've got this. We've got the Twitch, we've got the YouTube. Everybody's able to get a good look. Alright, no one's showing up, but that's fine. Alright. I know it's late, but I just wanted to quickly check it out. Alright, happy February. Let's see what this is like. I'll start recording anyway, so it won't be... I'll start recording anyway, so even if it's an empty stream, there'll still be the VOD, and hopefully I'll be able to kind of edit together my reactions later on. It'll just be super quick. Alright. Hello, son of the Trigod, we're all here. So let's skip over and get started. Alright. Hello, everyone. Oh, Konami, please. Don't let us down like you have many times before. Yes, it supports the autosave feature, of course it does. It contains depiction, okay, get ready. There's demonetization, abuse, trauma, and bullying that some people might find distressing. Okay, this is a good disclaimer for the entire stream as well, so just bear that in mind, everyone. The makers do not intend whatsoever to encourage or make light of these two tricky topics. If you feel you're at risk of those topics, please seek medical and professional advice, treatment, and support from experts in the field of those two topics. If you need immediate assistance, please contact a local hotline or hospital, yes. If you notice someone around you who appears to be struggling, try talking to them. One brave step can save lives. Yep, there's the those two topics hotline for the US. It's interesting. They've they don't have a long number anymore. That Logic song's out of date. Now it's just a 3-digit number, which is good, but it's also kind of sad. But yep. So with that in mind, just be sure that everybody who can't handle that is able to leave the chat. But here we are right now. Let's get some spooks going. All right. I have to see that. Silent Hill weird media things was not so great, so hopefully this will do a bit better. I'm a huge fan of Silent Hill, but I haven't finished a Silent Hill game. I didn't even finish PT. I wasn't able to get to the credits screen. So this will technically be the first Silent Hill game I've ever finished. Now I'm planning to stream some of the other Silent Hill games, like all of them actually. I want to stream Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3 up on here. Maybe 4 if the first 3 are basically the first trilogy, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, here we are, Silent Hill, the short message. Let's see how it goes. Yes, yes. Wow, they got the warning twice. They really want to be sure, and that's fair.
Seeking a connection with others is a sign of weakness. It's running away.
Strongly disagree, but I'm guessing the game also strongly disagrees. We'll see.
They act alone.
I beg your pardon?
And need only themselves to survive.
This is completely wrong.
Those who betray themselves to fit into a group are pathetic.
I mean, I get that this
There's
is
no
obviously
beauty
a
in
bad
living
person
like
who
that.
thinks this way, but oh.
I want to be strong on my own. Without a group.
Nice contradiction at the end, though. I do get that.
Understand that to adult.
It's like, I want to be completely on my own, but I be on my own. Why doesn't anyone? Why can't anybody understand that? But at the same time, I do understand that it can feel like that a lot. I've been there. I have been there. I understand wanting to be alone. But it's someone. It's not a bad person. I mean, someone who feels that way is hardly ever a bad person. It's usually someone, like you say in chat, in a bad headspace. So I don't want to judge it too harshly, for obvious reasons. Maya? If we're communing with the dead, is this crossover with Phoenix Wright? That would be really weird. Although Konami and Capcom wouldn't work together anyway. Alright, here we go. It's very PT so far. The strange room, first person. Lots of grime. I feel like this is the one thing that PT didn't quite get right as well. Alright. I want to show you something. Can you come to the villa? She even looks like Maya from Phoenix, right?
Oh, yeah. Maya told me to come here.
Oh, very, very laggy. Well, I mean, that's kind of Silent Hill, is to make sure that the combat's not so great. My goodness, it is so PT. It is scary. Well, hopefully it's scary, but can I zoom in with the L2? No, I can't. Okay. Press the buttons. I can't press any buttons. Is that a hole in the wall that's gone now? We'll have to see. Oh, I thought that was a person's legs for a second. That was. I wonder. You can't. Whenever it's comes to these kind of arty horror games, you never know whether they mean to do something on purpose or not, and there's plausible deniability. Yes, it was meant to look like legs hanging from the ceiling, but then. Okay. I think I forgot to start recording, and that's fine. We'll just start now. I mean, I can just come back for it. Or come back for it later. Hello. No, I want the streaming thing to go away, please. Will it remove itself? There we go. Okay, that's good. Because I'm streaming this via PS5 remote play. But yep, looks like it's working. Yeah, wolves hunt in packs. There's not lone wolves. I don't get this. Like, most solitary creatures don't survive well in the wild. Like I said, I feel like she's in a bad headspace. I don't feel like the game, they're endorsing this in any way, shape, or form. Maybe they are, in which case that's despicable, but I don't think that that's the case. But, oh well, let's try, let's get this recording. Alright, that's okay. So I'll just put a bit of B-roll at the end, and I can still put the recording of my voice over the top of the it. That's still good. All right, let's put this into performance mode. Perfect. Okay. Let's go. Let's move forward. We have our phone. We have no mechanics aside from X. Let's take a look. Okay, this is a slightly dirtier place than PT. Not quite as clean. What do we got? The City of Hope. Well, welcome to the City of No Hope. Wait, what would that? That hope is off to the side. What would it? Was it just the City of? Was it a logo? It's hard to tell exactly what that was meant to be covering up. Is it maybe the City of Stanhope or something like that? I don't know. Thief. Interesting. All right. Or is it they? Hang on. No, it's thief. Is it Thief City of No Hope? It's a bit on the nose. Ooh, that's cool. Oh,
this model. Is it this building?
Oh, that's the I mean, if I'm not mistaken, that's the apartment building from Silent Hill 2. Like I said, I've never finished a Silent Hill game, although I have started a few. I want to be able to change that at some point, though. I want to change it so that ooh, nice reflection on the phone. Do you see that? Wow. Yeah, it's definitely PT-esque. Although I don't like that there isn't any rust. I didn't like that in PT as well. There's no like veins of rust around. Gave me a small fright there. Let's take a look. Examine. The plan to rebuild Kettenstadt. An overview. Kettenstadt, a town with a long history as a thriving bordered stronghold. In recent years, those in their 20s have begun leaving en masse, causing concern. The aim of this wide-scale project is to rebuild Kettenstadt and restore it to its former glory with the help of Chinese investment firms. So, okay, are we in Kettenstadt? Is that like, are they going to go for the parallel Silent Hills? We'll have to see. Theme is revitalization. That's a much nicer way of saying, what's the word? Dang it, I can't remember the name of the word. It's one of those ADHD things where it just escapes it for a while. Gentrification, that's it. Theme is revitalization, not gentrification, no, revitalization. The abandoned properties developed by Japanese corporations in 2008 have long been a problem, but by repurposing them, we can cut costs substantially and better realize our vision for a new Kettenstadt. So it looks like we're not in Silent Hill.
So this place didn't always suck. Our parents dreamed of this?
That's a weird thing to say. Our parents dreamed of this. Okay, so this seems like this isn't Silent Hill itself. This is Kettenstadt. Though they just happen to have an apartment complex which looks a lot like the one from Silent Hill 2. We'll have to see how that goes. They said that there was a... oh, no. Ah, yep, you can bring up your phone. What's this? Amelia, you alright? You asleep? You still asleep? Sorry if I woke you up. Didn't see you at your job yesterday. Still not feeling good? You taking your meds? Please don't let this game demonize meds. That would be horrible, but let's see. I'm giving it all the benefit of the doubt. I'm waiting until the very end before passing judgments. Let's see. I know it's like... what did they say? Did they say you? Does it say you suck in there somewhere? I must have missed it. All right, I want to show you something. Can you come to the villa? Okay, but we don't know whether we're actually at the villa either because we just woke up in the middle of nowhere. Oh, it's not Robbie the Rabbit. I mean, maybe they... I don't know whether they want to be too obvious or not obvious enough. It's hard to tell. Okay, more Kettenstadt stuff. Silent Hill is a state of mind. It's true. There's nothing wrong with being alone or learning to be self-reliant, but there's nothing wrong with being reliant on others every now and again. Yes, it's all moderation. Yes, just like I'm moderating the chat. No, you've got to be able to be enough on your own, but also it's part of the 4 pillars of mental health, isn't it? Food, exercise, social, and I forgot what the 4th one is. It's probably the one that I'm having the most trouble with. But yeah, it's the 4 pillars of recovering mental health is to be able to sleep. That's it. Food, exercise, social, and sleep. Those are the 4 things that are like the absolute bare minimum you need to be able to get better, to be able to recover mentally. Anyway, let's see. Plans to rebuild Kettenstadt have suffered yet another major setback as instability caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, topical, has reduced interest from foreign invaders. Previous plans to jumpstart the town failed to materialize owing to the monetary instability caused by the 2008 global financial crisis, topical, which forced the plan to involve Japanese corporations and financial institutions to be reconsidered. 2 attempts to rebuild, 2 failures due to unfortunate external circumstances. Kettenstadt has struggled to bounce back with increased unemployment. It's kind of weird that they've got the Chinese and the Japanese being so heavily involved in a European city. Maybe that's like a thing that I'm unaware of, but still. All right. Yes, my review of Silent Hill. Not enough. 7 out of 10. Not enough rust of this one. But the veins of rust are what kind of makes Silent Hill. But we'll have to see how it goes.
Adults are a slave to the system.
You know, she's a pretty realistic teenager. I'll give her that. I mean, like she's naive and she's overly cynical and naive at the same time, which is always an interesting combination. But that's basically what teenagers are. So again, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. What do we got here?
Where are you, Maya?
Okay. Look, it's a dark hole. The graffiti is very Silent Hill, though. I'll give it that. I can't run. Oh, I can zoom in. Thug life. These people, was it? So many video games have no understanding of what graffiti is really like. But yeah, some of them are good. Like this little sick tag here is pretty good, and and some of them are done with actual graffiti. What's the word? Not calligraphy, lexography. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, basically, like, I mean, I haven't fallen down a rabbit hole of graffiti. You have, and I might not have actually done graffiti, but there's been some fascinating videos on it that I saw on YouTube. Some really interesting things about the culture. I think it's frozen up. Oh great, it's locked. Oh great, it's frozen. Well, hang on guys, let me just quickly head to the wait screen while I try and figure this out. Okay, lost the connection. Okay. Let me just quickly see if I can reconnect. Okay, I think we're back. Good, good. Hang on. I accidentally started up Steam Big Picture. Let me just close Steam altogether. I don't need you right now. Exit Steam, thank you. Alright. Oh, it says it on the sign. Wow, that was where the USAC was. That's fine. Okay. Swapping back. Alright. Oh, she has a Rage Against the Machine. Oh, does she have a Rage Against the Machine t-shirt? Yep. Yes, Wade forgets about sleep. Yes, okay, sorry. That is the thing that I'm having trouble with. Well, no, actually, it's not really sleep that I have a problem with. It's more the social and the eating. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Getting therapy and meds, which I hope this game better not... Oh, boy. That's a pretty good scary doll. It's a different kind of face. It's not that kind of traditional eyes open doll that people normally do. Ah, I thought it was going to be a slow opening. Okay, flowers. Cool. Is that Deadly Nightshade? That'd be kind of cool if it was, but yeah. Okay. No exit.
I'm trapped. Always been trapped.
Oh, she's so angsty, but it's in kind of a realistic way, so I'm willing to forgive it a little more. I'm trapped, just like I am in life. It's not a phase, Mom. Everybody's trapped. Was that there before? To all villa residents, okay, so we are in the villa. We have received many inquiries about the management of this building after the recent news. We would therefore like to hold a meeting to explain our policies more formally. We hope you can find the time to attend. All right, yeah, fine. 2021. Wait, wasn't the pandemic still in a full effect by that point? Okay, I'm actually wait. I wish I could run. I can just zoom in, and so it feels like running. Okay, I came through this door, room 201. Right? Yes, that's where the sign is. Yeah, I don't like how it closes behind me all the time. That's fine. Yeah. I work customer service. Social interaction gets a bit tainted for me sometimes. It's true. I mean, I'm not talking about, like, you know, facing the public. It's more just like having people that you talk to every now and again. Like, sort of like being part of a study group or I mean, most of the time people have school, but once you get out of school, it can be harder to kind of keep that sort of connection. Sometimes you can have that by just sort of talking to people at work and so forth, but for myself, it was tricky because I was always at home. I worked from home, and all I had was my spouse. And spouse is one thing, and Leo is wonderful. That's really good social interaction, but it's still only one person. You need more of a network, more of a social support group. Okay, well, that can be hard to find. It took me a very long time as well, so don't give up. So should I go through the 202, or should I keep going down the hallway? Let's try 202 for now. At least it's a realistically long-lasting battery on the phone. on the phone, that's something. Yeah, see, the battery's still fine. Wait, what's that in the corner there? Oh, it's the notes. Okay, yeah, okay. Must have taken photos of them so that she can read them later and talk about the
Maya?
Talk about the man's inhumanity to man and so forth. It's pretty good. We'll repaint it all. I mean, yeah, that's pretty cool. So, oh no, it's so topical, so topical. Sish? Okay, that one's at least a person. That's kind of what tags are meant to be. Okay, I do like how the architecture doesn't seem to make sense. It's pretty good. Getting a low rumble on my controller. What's this then?
Did Maya do this? CB. Cherry blossom. That's Maya's signature. She's amazing.
Whoa, 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 flashback.
The city's a blank canvas, begging for us to paint it with our hopes and dreams.
Okay.
I want to show the hidden side of girls. Their impulses, their urges.
Hidden side? Wow, it's live action. Oh no, wait, the last time Silent Hill went night action, that's horrible. Oh boy. Last time it was horrible.
Don't worry about what people think.
Is this
Be
Kittenstadt?
proud.
So I thought this was meant to be like Silent Hill in Japan at first, but now it's said Kittenstadt, and now I don't even know what's going on.
Could I ever be proud of myself?
Oh, I can feel that. But at the same time, what happened? I'm guessing that this is my prediction for now. I think that this girl, this was her girlfriend, and she demonetized herself, and she feels really guilty about that, and that led to self-hatred, and that led to self-isolation, and that makes a lot of sense. But we'll have to see if that actually is what happens. But let's take a look. For a graffiti artist, spray paint and a blank wall are all you need. In Kittenstadt, the walls of a particular apartment building are the canvas for several artists, with a new piece showing up every day. Social media star CB features her work here. Given her passion for flowers, it's only fitting that her name is CB, which is short for cherry blossom. That was very padding out the word count, but still. Yeah, live action, it's weird. Yeah. Having mates is kind of important, and like it's really I can understand, especially with social awkwardness, to be able to find that, but if you can find them, it's like I said, it's one of the 4 pillars. Okay, CB's art continues to captivate the hearts of the young, so he reached out to her for comment. Keeping her eyes fixed on the new piece, she had this to say: "All I'm doing is showing what these girls feel on the inside but can't show on the outside." Ah, I've got kind of a Barbie theme going here. "If any of them connect with a girl in the art, it's probably because they're experiencing the same thing." CB added that the flowers she depicts on the young girls she paints blooms out of the scars they bear. The flowers represent the girls overcoming their past traumas, or at least desire to do so. Very cool.
Everyone can see how talented she is. I couldn't be more different.
Honestly, I can understand feeling like you have no talent, or you're not working towards any talent. I mean, like, whoa, geez. No. No. I mean, like, even for myself, I've had to deal with a lot of, like, imposter syndrome. Well, both imposter syndrome and the opposite of that, because on the one hand, it's like I've got 20,000 followers, which is not nothing to be sneezed at. A lot of people want 20,000, but on the other hand, because it's like I feel like I don't deserve the 20,000, but I also feel like I'm not talented enough to get more. It's kind of this weird contradiction that kind of flip-flops in your brain. Whoa, jeez. Was that there before? Dang, I need to... I hate the fact that I'm so unobservant in some ways, because that's a really decent jump scare. There wasn't any, like, musical sting or anything like that. It was just a frightening image as soon as you opened the door. That was very clever and well earned. I dig that. Yep, close friend appearance. Yep, that's absolutely fine. The whole point of Found Family is that you find a group that works for you, but the human brain isn't really made for isolation for the most part. It can lead you down some dark alleyways, and it's like, just think of yourself as a country. There needs to be checks and balances. There needs to be like this hierarchy. Well, that like hierarchy within yourself as well. You need to be able to have checks and balances and people to go, sure about that? It's good to have it as a backup anyway. Alright. Sorry for the late reply, I fell asleep. There's this Amelie person. Don't worry about it. How you feeling? Wouldn't the first thing you say be, "Wah, help, help, I'm stuck in this creepy place and I don't know how I got here." I'm okay. Oh, okay, so she was talking to Amelie about taking the meds. Okay, yeah. Didn't mean to scare you or anything. Seriously, don't worry about it. I've never seen DW for don't worry about it. Oh well, all's good now. I'm still a little tired, but I'm going to get up soon. Alright, good on you, good to you, Amelie. Or is it Amelia? I missed that. One step at a time. And see, she's not completely nihilistic. She still cares about people. She's just like feels helpless, which, you know, big mood. Oh boy, what's this? Is it a wall of eyes? Ah, it's a wall of self-doubt. Ow!
This place?
Don't have to take the camera away. I was actually liking that.
Notes.
Ow! This is just punching it in. I feel like they could have just let the stand and sit for itself. That's my own opinion. That's my own thoughts on it, though.
She never said anything nice.
Oh yeah, no. See, okay, they didn't need that. Like, hold on. First of all, I'll just comment on one of the. Well, I'll just reply to one of the comments is that saying that they're on the spectrum and somewhat introverted. They prefer quality over quantity. Exactly. It's like you don't have to have a large social circle. You can have a nice small one, but it's always best to have a backup. I mean, like if you're in a bad place, if for people, it's to be able to have someone to like sort of confirm that what you're feeling is okay to feel, that kind of thing. It can be bad and good, but overall, like it's usually better to have a kind of social circle. But yeah. So yeah, others are saying like, I think it's like I'll be there for my friends, but for my own problems I'm a lone wolf. Ah, yes. That's a big mood as well. I've felt that many times before. It's like, oh, my friends need to feel like I can support them, and that they shouldn't give in to despair, and that I'll always be there for them. What about yourself? No, I'm beyond help. It's like, so far it's like these are all kind of nitpicks. At the moment it does seem pretty good, and it does feel quite Silent Hill, if very PT Silent Hill. Okay, child abuse and neglect in Kittenstadt. A recent statistical survey has shown the rate of child abuse in Kittenstadt last year was nearly double the average of the other developed nations in Europe. Okay, Kittenstadt is in Europe. I know you can say, oh, duh, it's got a name like Kittenstadt, but there's lots of places in like America and New Zealand and stuff that have European-sounding names. I mean, look at Cairo, and it's spelt the same as Cairo, but they pronounce it Cairo, and I can't remember what state it is, but yeah, Memphis isn't an American name. Memphis is a place in Egypt. So yeah, a lot of vent art here. That's true. It does feel like she's venting. Yeah. All right. But I still really like that scare. It gave me a little shock. It wasn't a big sort of moment, but just being confronted by that behind the door was really interesting. Okay, but anyway, so we are in Europe. Okay. Maybe it's Russia, because, well, I mean, it has to be like Europe, quote unquote. But I'm thinking maybe it's Russia, because Russia's really close to both China and Japan. Might be interesting. Okay, anyway, the recent economic strife is resulting poverty are thought to be the cause. Well,
My mom loved me.
what? Oh, okay. So she's talking about the child abuse and neglect. Now, is she saying my mum loved me as a source of denial, or is she feeling like she's... that's really fascinating. Because sometimes I feel this. It's interesting is that I had a quite decent home life. I was very lucky, and I'm wondering if that's kind of feeling like survivor's guilt, because she lives in Kittenstadt and there's so much child abuse all around her, but she feels this kind of survivor's guilt for having actually quite good home life. Because I've felt that before. It's kind of a weird, selfish, kind of intrusive thought, but I've felt that kind of like everyone who's had... I've been traumatized by my autism, but my parents have had absolutely nothing to do with that. I actually had a really good and supportive family and home life. And sometimes I feel guilty about that. I feel like, oh no, I don't deserve to say anything about the struggle of autism or the struggle of being depressed, because I actually had good and decent and supportive parents. But those are people with valid viewpoints too, and they need to be able to hear that kind of thing as well. I do like all these post-its. It's a very sort of, I haven't really seen that before. It's quite good. It still kind of feels like a high budget indie horror, but at the same time, those can be pretty powerful as well. Pills.
Antidepressants.
Yes.
Taken enough medication.
Maybe. If the antidepressants aren't working for you, then sure. I mean, if you feel like they're making you worse, absolutely. But, because like antidepressants aren't meant to like numb the pain. That's the point. I mean, maybe she's saying that her antidepressants are just numbing things. The point with antidepressants is that they're a chemical that your brain doesn't produce, so you take a supplement. It's the same as glasses. Like your eyes don't work in the way that that are healthy, so you put on glasses, and that adjusts for what your brain doesn't supply. It's the same with what antidepressants should do. They should give you the chemicals that your brain is just having trouble supplying to you. Oh, it says other developed nations, it might be like a small nation. Yep. Yeah, it's saying it's sad because depression tends to do that to a person. It's easy to help and be there for your friends, but it's the lies in your head pulling you under. You don't feel like you have energy for that as well. Oh, and just a quick aside here, they're planning on playing Pal World. I will in 2 months, I think. I'm going to give it a couple of months for everything to die down, and if AI is a problem, then if AI is a problem, then it'll come out before then, and if the big Pokemon company find out that they actually did plagiarize, they would have found out by then as well. So I'm giving it 2 months, and then I'll stream it. All right. But yeah, so I can understand being angry at antidepressants, like, oh, I shouldn't need to take a pill. It's because of a lot of stigma in films as well. It's like, I shouldn't have to take a pill to be better. But at the same time, you wear glasses to just compensate for what your brain doesn't provide. Antidepressants shouldn't feel like better or worse. However, if your antidepressants are making you numb, if they are making it worse, then that is absolutely valid. It's complicated. And also, she's a teenager. She's like, I don't want anyone to help me. And oh boy, this is just PT all over again, isn't it? It's even got the cockroaches. No cockroaches back to back. Is there a fetus in here? Hello? Oh, okay, so maybe this is this could be an allusion to someone demonetizing themselves as well. Oh, is that a razor? Let's find out. Is that a razor or a toothbrush? It's hard to tell.
Bad things happen because of you!
Yeah, but it's a razor, all right. No, don't do it. I mean, oh, jeez.
I'm sorry.
Her hand looks really weird, and I hate the fact that the hand looking weird is distracting me from the importance of it.
Mom.
So wait, maybe her home life wasn't so good. Or maybe her mum is the one that demonetized herself. There's lots of fascinating things that do open up different things. And the thing is, self-harm was in that self-harm, if done in a completely safe way, like it can be something that can help people, but only like I want to absolutely stress, it's not like oh, I think everybody should be able to do that. It's more like there's certain ways to do it that at the very least can, if it's something that helps you in the interim until you're able to find better help. It's something that can prevent you from going down worse paths, basically. Yeah. But I do just wonder, like, is it like, because that could be another thing as well, did her mum demonetize herself, and because she felt like she had a good home life, she blames herself for her mum doing that? That seems like a very, very possible thing. Okay, what about you, Anita? Okay, we have a name. Her name is Anita. What? You didn't look so hot the other day. See, it's good to have people to just kind of reach out. I'm fine. Don't have to worry about me. I mean, well, well, obviously I'm gonna. that's realistic. I'm taking my meds. Meds are good, but what about therapy? Yes, thank you. Good, good, good. Meds are one part of it, but let's see. Meds replace the chemicals that your brain is missing, but that doesn't fix everything. You still need to. There's still like actual. There's still mental things that you have to do on your own. It's I'm trying to think of the way that it was described to me, is that the way that you get mentally healthy is through positive loops. But the way you get healthy is through therapy and slow progress. But but what medication does is that it makes the methods actually work. Or the way that I kind of put it before. Okay. That doesn't really do much, to be honest. Yeah, I feel that too. If you get the wrong therapist, it can really feel depressing because you just feel like you can't. It doesn't work for you. You're broken. But there's every therapist is different. So if one doesn't work, you shouldn't be afraid to find another one. Talking to adults doesn't help. Some of our classmates were hospitalized. You don't have to do this alone. Yes, I do. I know. I'll let you know if I need anything. But we know that she secretly does want to do everything alone, and I can understand that as well. They feel bad, all of them. Wait a second. Those guys deserved it. Hang on a second. Some of our classmates were hospitalized. You don't have to do this alone. Those guys deserved it. Were they bullies? They feel bad. All of them? What's she gonna... Oh, one of the few times we don't get a comment from her. It's one of those ones where I can't tell if it's being clumsy or not. All I can do is speak from my own experience, so please don't take what I say as any kind of, like, a professional advice or anything like that. All I can do is speak from my experience and my own lived... What's behind there? I do like that there does seem to be the chicken wire, which is, yeah, the cross-hatching wire, which is very Silent Hill, I must admit. We have ourselves another jump scare behind here. Oh, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Does it go away if I step back? No, but it's gonna glitch out. There's the filter, what's behind it? Here it comes, ah! Oh, Lisa! It's Lisa! Oh geez, now we're running. Oh, we're in the other world. We've got rust, ladies and gentlemen, we have rust. Yes, please. Oh, I like the shadow on that. Very good. We're in the other world. This is cool. Silent Hill is officially in Europe. It's like Euro Disney. I make jokes to cover up the nervousness.
Where did it even go?
Why would you think you were safe?
The fuck was that thing?
I mean, Silent Hill has been at its best when it had a teenage girl protagonist, so we'll have to see how it goes. When's Wheatley going to show up? Yep. That's why vent art can be cathartic. It allows you to depict a fictional version of something you should never enact in real life. It's expressing how you're feeling without actually harming yourself. That's true. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, someone says they hadn't thought of antidepressants as supplements before. No, that's a good way to put it. Okay. Yep, we have the rust. Oh, what do you mean by demonetized? I mean by, what's the best word? SUICIDE. So yeah, that's what I mean, and I can't spell it out every time, so I usually just say demonetized. Yeah, as I just don't want to be like flagged or brought down, and I feel like that's really. I feel like political correctness can be good and bad, and this is one of the ways in which I feel it's bad because it prevents frank discussion of good topics. It needs to have better moderation rather than just stopping the conversations from happening. And yeah, that's an example of bad political correctness. There's also good political correctness when you're able to when you're able to help minorities and so forth, and be able to have be able to use good common decency. But yeah, anyway, you hear I'm in the studio. Maya, there's a monster here. You okay? There's a monster here. Okay, so now we're either living in a place. Maybe it is like a European nation that's right next to Japan or something, because this is very Asian style here. All right, demonetizing safer. Teenage unalive. And then I just go ahead and say it anyway. Teenage demonetizations continue at infamous building. That doesn't quite work. That just sounds like influencers. Okay, anyway. A rundown apartment complex in Kittenstadt has become known for its, I'll go for unalivings, with teenage girls jumping from the roof practically every year. Oh, that's really bad. Despite repeat events, the building, abandoned ever since the development management company declared bankruptcy, remains easily accessible. The young and unemployed are not deterred by the building's grim reputation, though, with many continuing to enter it, and young graffiti artists using it for their work. Meanwhile, local residents' security concerns are starting to grow. Yeah, so it's kind of like a building version of the infamous forest.
She has been acting weird lately.
So it's like, is it the town, or is it Silent Hill, or is it the fact that, well, it's probably more the fact that the Silent Hill, in quotes, the anomaly or whatever it is. Oh, okay, seals. Maybe it's just because because cherry blossom. Well, yeah, because yes, there's a cherry blossom right there. The cherry blossom was Japanese. That she just lived in a home that had that setup, even though they live in Europe. Oh dear. Let's see. Are we thinking back alley abortion here? Because they said that they grow from the wounds. Or are we talking SA? Let's take a look.
Cherry blossoms bloom within the grasp of death.
Do they?
With most flowers, the rot sets in, then they fall. That's the price of new life.
Okay. What's up with cherry blossoms, though?
Not cherry blossoms, though. They bloom beautiful, they fall beautiful.
I'm sure they rot on the ground, though. I'm just being nitpicky.
That's how I want my life to be.
Oh, there's the chicken wire. That was a bit on the nose, just having the wire there, the mesh.
I have to find her.
Okay. Yeah, Japan has an infamously high rate of unaliving due to the unforgiving work culture. Not just the work culture, also the school culture as well. Yeah. They didn't post a cop or put up a fence. Well, especially in some of the more rural places, sometimes it's just, they just have to leave it. You don't know what the situation is here. Well, anyway, gone here, we've gone here. Okay. Do we want to head back out? I do like the dreamlike, well, not a dream, the nightmare. Oh, we have spidery rust. That's good. We're going.
That monster. It's gone, right?
Okay.
Where is the studio?
Stepping on a bird. Alright. Despite some kind of not. So, despite some graffiti that was obviously not designed by graffiti artists, there's a few here that do seem that they kind of work. Yep, shut up. Just feeling like everyone's watching you. Yep, that can be. That's the downside. See, that's why it's always got to be in moderation, because everybody needs a support group in order to be healthy. But also, if everybody in the entire world is looking at you and expecting you to be happy, that's another form of I guess abuse would probably be the way to put it. Okay. Nice environment. Hope that's inspect and not jump over to take a look.
The famous suicide spot.
Oh, great. There's even a famous spot. Dang. I thought it was pretty high up, too. Okay, it's definitely not the apartment complex from Silent Hill 2. Well, obviously not, because it's in Europe, but I thought like maybe there'd be this anomaly where the same apartment building appears in multiple locations across the world, but let's just take a look. through there. Doesn't look like it. Okay. No. Dang. Oh, we got the fog too. We have fog and we have rust. I guess this is a Silent Hill game. Dang, I love the reflection on that phone. I know it's a simple thing, but it's really cool. Okay. Oh, it's a myth. Oh, the myth that sakura trees turn red because dead bodies are buried underneath. Yeah, maybe not. Okay, moving forward now. What do we have? Dream big. It's nice to see some positive graffiti every now and again. I'm surprised we don't have our protagonist commenting something pithy about dream big. It's more like a nightmare in this world or something like that. It was kind of sledgehammery at the beginning, but it seems to be getting a bit better as we go along. I do like how they don't answer the questions outright, and we're left to kind of our own interpretations.
I hope you're all right.
But are we still in the other world? It doesn't look like it. There's not as much chicken. There's not as much chicken wire. It's not chicken wire because it's different. It's a different kind of hatching. I think I'll just call it mesh from now. Mesh from now on. And the mesh before was way too clean. It should be rusty. Dang it. Hey, by the way, thought any more about college? I'm being chased by a demon. Okay, hold on a sec. I know that Silent Hill is dreamlike and stuff, but come on here. She was freaking out about the monster before, but for some reason when she's talking to Amelie, she's suddenly not. Okay, you don't have to decide right away. So, once you're at college, are you not coming back here? No way. I'll come back occasionally. My parents would give me crap if I didn't come home for breaks. Well, I'd come for breaks, but yeah, just give college some more thought, okay? Told you I can't go. It's not for me. Studying isn't my thing. Oh, big mood there. I actually did a semester of university, but I had real trouble. Well, now I know that it's ADHD, but I was fascinated. I loved the lectures. I liked talking to the teachers. I liked doing all the different things, but I just couldn't study. I couldn't do homework. My brain needed that space outside of school to be able to recover and get ready for the next class, and I just wasn't able to study. So yeah, I can feel that. Told you I'd help you. It's fine. I can't do anything. I don't know what I'd do if I got in. That's not true. You're way too hard on yourself. I'm proud. Be proud of who you are. Wait, what about those drawings you showed me? You could audit an art class. It could lead to a job. What does it mean to audit a class? Does that mean like a free pass or something like that? That's weird. Yeah, it's more creative than 80% of most graffiti you find. Yeah, I know. But this is meant to be artsy, and it's meant to be overtaken by a kind of evil presence, so it's a bit different. What are the building blocks for a game to be Silent Hill like, in your opinion? Okay, obviously, spidery rust, spiderweb rust, mesh, Akira Yamaoka, or at least a close equivalent. But no, okay, no. I mean that's all just the visual stuff. I just really like the mature storytelling of Silent Hill. Like the fact that they were able to maturely talk about, like, sexual frustration. Has that ever been brought up in video games ever? Before or since Silent Hill 2? I mean, apart from those games, obviously. But I mean, like an actual horror game, an actual action game, like bringing up sexual frustration and even putting it in as part of the mechanics. It's just so weird that we're still kind of stuck in this adolescence for mainstream video games. Obviously not indies, because indies are always where all the artistic stuff happens, but it's just sad that, like, there's still mainstream dramatic movies, but there isn't any, like, sort of mainstream dramatic video games, apart from maybe Last of Us 2, and even that seems kind of stuck in the whole sort of nihilistic teen sort of like love and hate are the same thing kind of thing. All right. So anyway, but yes, I still don't know what auditing an art class means. Well, we'll see what that means. I'm not Maya, okay? Oh. Yeah. That can be tough if you have a talented friend and you...
Emily doesn't get it.
Gotcha. So you don't really like this place?
Well, I mean, the demons don't help.
I get it.
Don't like this place, you don't want to leave.
People in this town see graffiti as nothing but trashy doodles. And my classmates talk about me.
Most...
Might not be
Oh,
a
yeah,
bad idea to leave town, actually. The great thing about graffiti is the world's your canvas.
Not the entire canvas, especially if you follow the unspoken
And as
rules
long
of
as I'm
graffiti.
with you, I can have fun anywhere.
Like I said, look up some YouTube about actual graffiti culture. It's fascinating. It's kind of like...
There's no way out.
I can feel that too. If you feel like you're stuck in a niche and you feel like you're not talented enough to move forward and you feel like... Yeah. Like I said, it's very dramatic, but she's a teenager. Teenagers are dramatic. Teenagers don't know the nuances of life. Teenagers, all they can see is these sudden new emotions, and they don't know how to deal with them. And if there's no way to deal with them, it can feel completely overwhelming. But yeah, what was I talking about? What was I saying? Darn it, it was kind of a good point. Maybe I'll get back onto it later. Oh yeah, about graffiti, yes. If you look up graffiti videos on YouTube, they've got fascinating rules. It's almost like piracy, like high seas piracy, where everyone's just like, oh, they're just punks and thugs, and it's like, no, there's this whole different kind of power structure, hierarchy, different things, and different rules. Like it's one of the big rules of graffiti is that you don't take residences. It's like residences belong to people, but corporations are they're not people, much as laws would say otherwise.
Your studio?
So yeah, you don't take residences unless they're abandoned, obviously. So the entire world is not your canvas, but I can understand the kind of freeingness of the other stuff.
Are these
Skizzenbuch,
Maya
I guess.
sketches? These aren't even finished.
So maybe it is
How
Germany,
they look
or at least a
this
place that
good.
speaks German, like Belgium or something. Or is Belgium Dutch and French, or is it German and French? Ah, darn it. I think there's like bits and pieces. It's hard to tell the language situation sometimes.
They seem happy.
Yes, but the scars are on the
A
chest.
new life.
Yeah, I'm picking up abortion vibes.
So full of life.
Oh, we'll have to find out. Maya, there's a monster here. Are you okay? Are you here? Okay, so Maya's responding. Again, she seemed like she was concerned about the monster before, but she's talking to Amelie like she's on her bed, on her bed, staring at the posters. I mean, I feel like that's inconsistent in a way that doesn't kind of fit the theming. Yeah. Yeah, don't mind having graffiti in public spaces as long as it's not inappropriate. It's true. Should we call Disco Elysium mainstream? That's probably the closest we've kind of got to it, and that does show it's improving, but it is technically kind of an indie game, although it does have more of a budget behind it, yeah. Alright. Where are you? This place is dangerous, we need to go. Maya, respond, please. Curses. I don't like the cutscenes. I prefer being in full screen. I mean, I know Silent Hill has cutscenes, but I just feel like it's at least for what they're going for here, it kind of takes me out of it. Plus, it brings back the specter of that horrible TV show, but... Nice pull zoom, by the way. Okay. That's a rice cooker, I think. Just thought you guys ought to know that. Should always be able to identify a rice cooker in case of an emergency. Keep out. Never mind. Someone in chat is saying, I've had the opposite problem where the youth had borderline narcissism and got antagonistic when people offered constructive criticism. And if I wasn't getting the attention and praise I thought I was entitled to, I blame everyone else. Yeah, that's like, yeah. It's one of those things where people always kind of
It's locked.
dump on teenagers for being dramatic and over the top, like even in films and TV shows, and I'm like, you really need to give them more of a grace period. They're not adults yet. The thing is, you can make that compelling by the fact that that's like this kind of investigation into what it's like to experience things like this for the first time and just not know what to do about. Oh, okay, that was pretty good. Is that Higgs from Death Stranding? Oh.
It's
Okay.
beautiful.
A jelly-filled donut cooker. Ho, 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 ho.
Who did Maya have in mind? Did you post this too?
The scars on the
Even
arm.
more followers.
An article
I
about the
lost
spot.
followers again.
Bad sign.
Some new followers here.
I don't know if you should check the feed
Need
like
to
this.
upload stuff like this to get as many likes as Maya.
Oh.
Wow, sexy. Loving it.
That's fair.
Stop with the boring photos already.
Like sometimes you can post things just because, especially if
No sexy stuff, no followers.
Wow, you hate your followers?
oh, this hits. I mean, like not in the same way, but it hits in a
Congrats on
broad
reaching your
sense.
follower goal.
Come on. We want sexy pics already. Just stop, please.
That's the thing, especially nowadays, it can feel like I'm really liking the contradiction that's going on here. Like this sort of cognitive dissonance. I'll talk about it a bit once it's finished. Dang, that's a huge phone though.
I'm sorry. You have your own situation to deal with. I was out of line. I was thinking selfishly. I'm so sorry.
No, I shouldn't have gotten mad like that.
See, apologizing can help people kind of like step back a little bit. Even if you're not entirely in the right, apologizing can kind of help the other person sort of step back a bit and try to understand where you're coming from.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Why did she jump from the villa? Why did she have to die?
Oh, we're going full James Sunderland.
Dead? Wait. Maya's really dead?
But she got a text. In my restless dreams, I see that town.
How could I forget that?
Did she kill her out of jealousy? Are they going to really do James Sunderland? I don't want them to be too close to Silent Hill 2.
Hello?
Then
That's what I'm wondering what the twist is that she actually pushed Maya.
Find it.
who?
I don't know, I might be slightly disappointed if we find out that it was just Silent Hill 2 again, because that's, I mean, spoilers for Silent Hill 2, like, you know, go out, play it, at least look up an analysis and then come back here. I mean, if you're watching this on VOD. If you're watching this on stream, I'm sorry, I'm going to spoil Silent Hill 2, but just the side, I mean, well, or at least by proxy. But if they make it so that she actually, like, it actually hasn't been ages, that she did, like, push her off the roof out of jealousy, it'd be interesting. But at the same time, I feel like it's oh no, I know. We're hitting it. I'm not hearing the air raid siren. I missed the air raid siren. Ah. Oh, nice frame rate. Ah. Oh, fish. There we go. Oh, jeez. Pretty good sense of tension building. Ha ha ha. Oh, jeez. Moving through here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, jeez. Through here, please. Oh, jeez. I can't tell what's going on. Still being attacked by it. Darn it, I wanted to talk about the contradiction in her. Oh, jeez. That's. Oh, okay. She's covered in cherry blossoms. It's her. It's Maya. It's. She's covered in things. Ah, yes, yes, that makes sense. Okay. Yep. She doesn't look quite as disturbing as other Silent Hill monsters, but still. Ow, not a cutscene. I wanted it to smoothly transition to regular. Alright. Hey, good day, Caesar. Yeah, I'm streaming again. We're gonna see what we get. We're gonna see if we can keep it up.
Maya died. But her art lives on.
Some people use it as kind of a justification for demonetizing themselves.
Followers.
With the fact that it's like, I can't handle it, but at least I've got something to leave behind. It's like, it's true that there's a way that you can leave your mark through what you leave behind, but you can also get the other one like her. No, don't do it. I understand not feeling like anyone's going to notice you,
This
but at the
is
same time,
where
depression, it can...
Maya jumped from.
Yeah, I feel that.
Maybe I can be like her. Here goes.
No, don't do it. You're being influenced by Silent Hill. Or like you're being influenced by an analogy for depression, please. This is also why you need a social group, so that when you fall down into this darkness, there's other people to be able to help you. No. Or is Silent Hill punishing her? See, I'm just going through that again. If you feel like you're at risk, I feel like that's kind of good. It's kind of showing. It's like the game saying, "Hey, if you feel this way, this means that at least one other person also feels this way, because we're able to depict it on screen. We're able to say like, and if you feel this way, you're not alone," which is pretty cool. Whoa, jeez. Are we repeating now? Oh, it's a loop.
But why didn't I die?
Yeah. See, this could be a really fascinating look. Whoa. You find it? Find what? I found you. Can't leave till you find it. That really you, Maya? Can't leave till you find it. Maya's dead. You're not her. Can't leave till you find it. Who is this? You can't leave till you find it. No, Dave. Everyone's dead. Everyone is dead, Dave.
What the fuck?
And there's the hole in the world. All right. Let's just take a break. Hydrate a little bit here. Whew. Yeah, social media was high. Yeah, social media was, yeah. Ah, Monster, my friend texted me. Yep. Ah, I keep wanting to see Brick. I keep hearing about this in noir film set in high school. Yeah. Yes, showing how serious teenage stuff seems to teenagers. Yeah, the films portray teenage stuff as petty, but you don't realize that that's how they're feeling. But yeah, anyway. That's... Yeah, apologizing feels like a surrender. Yeah, everything has to be about winning at every cost, and if you show humility, yeah. You know that's not true, but at the same time, it's hard to stop the intrusive thoughts from getting to you like that. Yeah, but you could. What I really liked was that they portrayed that contradiction there, where you feel like you want to be alone, but at the same time you crave validation. It's like you want people to say it's okay for you to feel alone, but at the same time that's almost hypocrisy. That's a contradiction in terms. The fact that you want people to validate you wanting to be alone, and it's like you feel like that would be kind of a haha silly moment, but at the same time that can cause a kind of feedback loop in your brain, and it can make you feel sort of helpless or feel like your brain's not working the way you should, and you can kind of and it can kind of cause you to feel outside of yourself, and that can lead to even more kind of dehumanizing thoughts about yourself, feeling like it's not worth it. I've been very close to that. I haven't, like, I want to be careful, like, on this platform, obviously, but yeah. If I'm going to be serious for a second here, I've never seriously attempted demonetization. I've never seriously attempted unaliving, but the reason for that, I mean, I'll put this in a proper video. I've always wanted to be able to do a proper serious video about that, but the reason that I've never seriously contemplating unaliving myself is because my own depression and self-hatred was so bad that I felt like I didn't deserve it. So, yeah. It's like I didn't deserve to have it stop. It can be really tough.
My battery.
Oh, great. Wait, the battery was fine before that. Come on. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so let's go. We're still the same here. We're still doing PT, but it's kind of a longer version of PT. And I feel like it differentiates itself. It's like before when people used to call first-person shooter Doom clones or Souls-like. This is a PT-alike, and there's ways to do it, and there's ways to differentiate yourself, and this is kind of different. And it's got the mesh, and it's got the... Oh, boy. Yep, we got the mesh and the rust. Here we go. Yep, and the phone's not working anymore. No exit. Yep. Bad girl gets an empty plate.
Bad girl gets an empty plate.
That voice acting was a little rough, but mind you, Silent Hill and bad voice acting, well, Silent Hill and rough voice acting kind of go hand in hand. And also, I like how it's ambiguous whether our main character, Anita, was it, actually does have a bad home life or not. Like, is she denying it? Or like, is she denying it, or is she feeling guilty about it? It's interesting. Okay. Inspect, please. It's all your fault. I want to inspect. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's all your fault. Common refrain.
This is all your fault. Bad things happen because of you.
That voice acting is kind of jarring. But again, it's the same in Silent Hill 2. There are certain line reads in Silent Hill 2 that also kind of were jarring. That kind of take you out of it. Radio. What's wrong with the radio? I mean, you can understand because it's a Japanese company, but at the same time, if they're Konami, they've got unlimited money from their pachinko machines. They think they could hire a proper, like, English voice director so that they'd be able to like overcome that sort of across the pond. I mean, From Software has top-notch voice acting, and that was made in Japan, so yeah. I feel like I don't have to give Silent Hill as much leniency, and it doesn't feel like I mean, Silent Hill, a lot of the thing what people say about Silent Hill 1, 2, 3 is that the voice acting's kind of rough because, you know, it was new, they didn't have quite as much money, but also because they wanted to keep that kind of Lynchian dreamlike quality by having them kind of say things in a weird way. And I feel like that was intentional to an extent, but that didn't sound dreamlike and ethereal. That just sounded like a bad line read. I'm sorry. What's this? Yeah, cockroaches. Every time I see cockroaches in a horror game, I keep thinking of that line from A Bug's Life. How many cockroaches can fit around a light bulb? You can't tell. As soon as you turn it on, they scatter. Sorry, I'm doing my mesh thing where, even though it's serious subject matter, I joke to kind of cover it up.
What? Who would do this?
I'm guessing I did. Yeah, it's like, and on the opposite side, yeah, chat says that there's sometimes that they never felt like they're unworthy, but felt like others were unworthy of me. Yeah, it's kind of dealing with narcissism, and the fact that it's like, and sometimes that can come from feeling unworthy for so long that you kind of snap a little bit and just kind of feel like, no, I should be more important than everyone else, or something like that. It can be confusing. I'll definitely need to put a warning in front of this video, though. But I'm glad that they're willing to talk about it. That's the thing, though. It's like what I... Oh, there's that face again. What I often talk about, what I talked about in one of my autism videos, and like I feel like it needs to be reiterated, is that clumsy... Like, we shouldn't be afraid of clumsy portrayals. I mean, like, sure, clumsy portrayals can be harmful, but at the same time, clumsy portrayals means that there's more feedback. It means that what matters is kind of the quantity and the fact that, and not being suppressed about portraying it. Like, if it's done badly, yes, call it out, absolutely. Say, no, this is harmful. But it shouldn't mean that those portrayals need to stop just because it's hard. And I mean, I guess there's parallels there too. Oh, darts. Again, I'm just, ugh, not bad. Like I said, I'm just rambling here. This is completely off the top of my head. I'm probably saying a few things that I wouldn't say normally if I was able to kind of think and type it out, but this is, like I said, just going from off the top of my head here. Younger generation and trauma, a report. Kids who turn trauma into tales. All of the teenagers surveyed suffered from deep psychological issues caused by past experiences, and interestingly, all of them conceptualized those issues as grandiose stories of sorts. One girl placed herself as the role of a tragic hero, convincing herself she was at the mercy of an abusive stepmother, that her loving real mother existed elsewhere. Another girl viewed her childhood scars as stigmata, believing those scars would bloom into beautiful cherry blossoms. Oh no, is that Maya? These convenient tales in the face of extreme adversary are born out of a deep desire to escape unbearable pain and self-hatred. The greater the trauma, the more grandiose the story surrounding it. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why there's this awful stigma that like, oh, great art can only be born through pain. It's like, no, it's great art coming out of pain as a coping mechanism, but it's not exclusive to trauma. You don't have to have trauma to create great art.
Wait, it's back on?
It's just, it can be a good mechanism for coping with it, for dealing with it.
Somebody do this.
Finished my masterpiece. This is great, yay. Kindness of the artist, can't wait to see more. You're so full of yourself, what is this? No one would say that to that painting. You're... What?
Some people really have nothing better to do. Wait.
I mean...
I bet it was these guys.
I mean, I understand there are some trolls, but... Oh, jeez. Not bad. I don't like how it took control away from the camera, but still. Oh, Markiplier's gonna have fun with this one. But I feel like a lot of... That's a but. That's a but, you know. I feel like that kind of takes away from it a bit. The but kind of takes away from the intended thing a bit. Unless it's... Yeah, that's a but. Sorry. I had to make sure. Oh no, she's got the darts. They got the darts in them too. I just noticed that. So. Someone wonders if the original loop or okay, in chat we got this makes me wonder if original loop or this is a real state. Well, this isn't like the real state, but yeah, the first one is like Maya's art is so pretty, and this one's the protagonist guilt crawling into it. Yeah, I wonder if she wrote the bad comments or something. It's like, I feel like it's, I mean, I know that I understand how horrible social media can be, but I feel like it would be more attacks on her character rather than attack on the art itself, like saying, oh, I bet this is traced or something like that, because that art is objectively fine. So like saying this is the worst art ever, I feel like they would attack the person and not the art in that situation, but yeah, I'm not an expert. At least it just doesn't quite sit right for me from my own interactions with social media. But maybe I haven't experienced what they have there. Oh, what do we got? Inside the fog of social media, solitude and anxiety in teenagers. Yeah, social media is like this weird space where you're alone in a group. It's so weird, like it's so weird that way. But like it's the worst of both worlds. You've got the isolation of feeling alone, but you've got the constant scrutiny of other people. It's like the opposite of social media would be like, I don't know, what is it? Like sort of, anyway, all the teenagers interviewed said they were ashamed of the risque selfies they post, risque selfies that they posted online. They claimed they experienced anxiety over not getting any likes on such photos. What the kids had in common was extremely low self-esteem. The greater their anxiety and lower their confidence, the more pronounced their reactions were to positive attention. Yeah, see, there's that contradiction again. Like I said, you want to be alone, but you also crave validation. The sense of fulfillment they experience after getting a like online is difficult for adults to comprehend. I kind of get that. I'm a millennial, so I've still got that sort of... I can understand it a little bit. Furthermore, even when acknowledged, the teenagers could not view their actions positively and quickly reverted to despair, seeking more attention to fill the void. Teenagers who are not yet psychologically mature run the risk of experiencing this toxic quest for validation. Oh boy. See, I'm liking this. It's like they're not like saying, oh, those teenagers with their cell phones. They're not sort of saying like, oh, the teenagers with their cell phones are ruining humanity. No, they're just kind of saying, this is something that isn't healthy, and this is the reasons why. It's kind of like how people. It's like sort of like obviously. Violent video games in and of themselves don't make people violent, but at the same time, like having yourself constantly bombarded with it can lead to a kind of numbness in a weird way. I mean, not in real life, obviously, but it's got this kind of saturation that's worth thinking about, if not for anything else. Anyway, sorry for the late reply, I fell asleep. You feeling okay? Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're taking your meds. And you notice that, sorry. Amelia, right? Is it Amelia and Amelie? I can't remember. Or Anita. One of those. It starts with A, ends with A. But yeah. But notice she says you taking your meds. Like she's making sure that her sister is taking her meds, even if she feels like she doesn't deserve them herself. Let's see. Good enough to get out of bed. Sorry for being a bad friend. So is Maya really dead? I thought she was her sister. I guess it's just another friend. Why are you asking that? Please tell me. Let's see. Yeah, make it real. Still can't believe she's gone either. I wish it was a lie. She seemed perfectly fine before it happened. That can be true too. So Maya really is dead then? Anita? That's it. Anita. Ugh. You okay? You're not getting enough sleep. I was sure they were sisters. Oh well, anyway. I'm taking some really good meds. This sounds different. Is this like a different cycle where she's able to... Meds are good, but what about therapy?
You're so good to me, but you're leaving me behind.
Oh, say that. Be open and honest in your relationships. I didn't really tell you anything. No, all she talked about was a good book she read recently. I feel guilty, even if she didn't tell me anything. Should have known something was up.
Did Maya really not say anything? Like, at all?
So what'd you think of the book? The author killed themselves when they were young.
Glorifying it can be a problem too, but at the same time...
From something tragic.
Oh no.
It's kind of enchanting, isn't it?
You can't create...
I wonder what they were
create
thinking
more beautiful
right
things.
before they
There's this loss of potential though.
Anyway, I didn't think you'd share your thoughts in a letter. You really are shy, aren't you? I actually kind of like that, though.
Tricky.
You write in a really flowery and passionate way. I can't wait to read more.
Okay, this is weird, because the fact that, because oftentimes that's one of the, they focus in on the, so she's probably got this big social following, and like she wants to keep holding on for her friend, but at the same time, it's like, you only have so much strength, you only have so much muscles, and it's just kind of, I mean, like even mental muscles, as it were. Chat says, I see social media as humanity unfiltered. Yeah, people say things that they'd never say in a public setting because of the anonymity, even though the anonymity is an illusion. But I feel like there's... But I also feel like that's partly true, but at the same time, it also feels like social media isn't where you say what you really mean. It's not really unfiltered. It's just more like sort of how humanity sees itself, almost. It's like it's humanity manifesting its worst impulses, kind of a feedback loop of wanting to create its own worst excuses. It's weird in that way. Yeah, it can be really okay. Anyway, this is all your fault. Everything. You're a heartless witch. You stole my only friend, my place in this world, all of it. And you don't even care. I'm invisible to you. I freaking hate you. Who's this? You're not talented. You're not special. You call these art. Come out of here and ruin everything. Get out of my life. Okay, so there's a few things here. You stole my only friend. Is she talking to herself here? Because oftentimes when you're depressed, especially if you're neurodivergent, you can feel like there's two personalities inside of you. Not in the same way as dissociative identity disorder. That's a very separate thing. But you can still feel like there's two sides to you. It's not two separate personalities. It's two versions of yourself. And it's like one side is kind of like the rational. One is the rational and one is the irrational. I mean, people say like the id and the ego and the superego, but yeah, it's kind of between the superego and the ego. And the id is just kind of you trying to stay alive. But yeah. I think this is from the player to Maya about the other girl. Yeah, I can get there. So like Maya took Amelie away? There hasn't really been too much interactions between Maya and Amelie at the moment, so we'll see if that goes forward. Yeah, so yeah, now social media is literally manifesting humanity's worst aspects with AI algorithms. Yeah. I don't think it's ever going to be sentient. From all the like science people that I trust, basically, is that it's still a long way from AI being truly sentient, like hundreds of years before that ever happens. Like, but at the same time, it is true that like the algorithms do kind of encourage this manifestation of humanity's worst traits. Like I said, I don't think it really is humanity uncovered. This isn't like, oh, this is what humanity really is. No, I feel like it's more like it's a space where people are encouraged to think about what the worst of humanity is and put themselves out there to either get attention or to kind of prove to other people that this is the way it is. It's kind of a big feedback loop of humanity in the same way it can be for individuals with depression. It's like humanity has depression. Oh, that's something, ain't it? Okay. Alright. So, let's see where we go from this. We're going to do another loop. Is it going to be 3? Still not entirely sure who that is. I'm still of the opinion that that's what she thinks is her self. I mean that's her other version. Ugh, that looked like Jeff the Killer. Is that Jeff the Killer? North River. I mean, come on, that's Jeff the Killer. I feel like that's kind of a bit too distracting for me. Let's see. I haven't been able to sleep since my brother came back for Christmas break. He's nice and doesn't interrupt my studies or anything, but I can't stand him staring at me. I know he was probably just messing with me back then, but I've been scared of him ever since. It's made me hate any guy looking at me. Can't believe other girls walk around school and town showing so much skin. Oh, geez, we're really hitting into the heavy stuff here. Finding my study groove. My test scores are really good. I'm worried about how my parents are fighting recently, though. They were yelling at each other again today. I asked Mum why, but she wouldn't say. This is that test day tomorrow. Mum told me I should be proud of myself since I worked so hard, so I'm feeling great. She's not my real mum, but I know she loves me and I love her. I'm going to ace this test tomorrow for you and Dad. Oh, no. If it's not a real mum, does that mean the brother's not blood related either? So is the dark side of that one part of the internet, even though that part of the internet's pretty dark in its own right. Like the dark side of the dark side. That's a cute little owl. Please don't ruin this owl for me. This owl is really cute. Doesn't everybody have the German table of periodic table above their bed? Okay. Finally focused on my studies, so I think I might pull an all-nighter. Won't be good for my skin. I just hear people calling me troll and nerd, but I don't care. I have to make it to college in the city. Mum and Dad are counting on me to do well. I'll make them proud by getting into my first choice. Time to hit the books till morning. Okay, I'm guessing this is Amelie right now, because Maya was about like the art and stuff, whereas Amelie was all about the studying. Dad was talking about how there was a plan to rebuild the town. They're going to use a bunch of funding from China to turn the town into something better, but everything got cancelled due to COVID. Sure, it would have been nice if things had gone through, but I couldn't see it happen even if things had worked out. Not in this place. It hasn't been special since I was little. There's nothing to do. The buildings are ancient. It's a dump. My future isn't here. It's in the city where college life is waiting for me. Everything's riding on my entrance exam next year. I have to get out before my brother comes back. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I feel like that was I understand that they're trying to go for more difficult things that can cause things to become overwhelming for teenagers, but at the same time, I feel like they had a good kind of rhythm going with the depression and the unaliving and stuff. I feel like adding creepy half incest kind of it kind of muddies the waters a little bit. It makes the pond a bit too wide, but we'll see where they go with it. That's kind of a weird way to put it. Well, anyway, I wouldn't shout it. I mean, I would have put that in a more depressing, kind of calm way, but again, I feel like the shouting is a bit... the direction should have been better on the shouting, but that's just me. Wouldn't the dark side of the dark side be the light side? No, you know what I mean. Got some I still think this is Amelie. I got some materials for my first choice in the mail. I'm going to be in college freshman. So happy, I can't believe it. See, this is a problem too, is that a lot of people, when they're really tough, they focus on one particular goal and focus on it like being the one thing that's going to like make everything better. And if they do, and like it might make it better for a bit, but the deep-seated troubles that are in your own mind can... They're still there, and they can still manifest even in a better environment. Now, not to say that a good environment is bad. Well, I mean, like, yeah, sometimes it really can be good to change the location, to kind of change up the environment. But at the same time, don't expect it to make everything better. I'm going to study my butt off and be the best daughter ever. Thank you so much for everything. Mum and Dad are yelling at each other. They're talking about bankruptcy. Wasn't everything supposed to work out even without that rebuilding plan? Yeah, see, like I said, well, I don't know. Well, no, I'm talking about when things go through, but then you still don't feel fulfilled. Does this mean they're out of money? Does that mean I can't go to college? All the hard work was for nothing? Don't leave me. I can't stay here. I can't be stuck here with my brother. Mum just left. She told me to get out of the way. I have to get out of here, and I want to disappear, but where would I go? Oh, jeez.
Amelie hated the
Yeah,
way
it was
her brother
Amelie.
looked at her.
Yeah.
I bet she wants to leave to get away from all that.
Yep. Okay. Young student found dead. Local resident reports... Oh no, it was Amelie dead as well. 18-year-old female high student fall from the roof of Kattenstadt. The girl was... So the Kattenstadt was just the apartment building. I thought it was the name of the town. The girl was rushed to the hospital, was pronounced dead 2 hours later. According to school staff, the girl was distraught over not being able to attend college. Oh no!
Amelie's not like this, though. Right?
Took my friend away. Okay, so Amelie's also dead. We're still stuck in this limbo. Because that's the thing, is like, even if it's like you still have to keep living with what you're carrying, and you can't ignore it. You have to acknowledge it. Otherwise, it just kind of festers and acknowledges itself in other ways. I mean, that's kind of the point of a lot of Silent Hill. Did I get that one? Oh, yeah, Deutschland. Ah, it is Germany. They're not just doing quote unquote Europe. Deutschland Medical University orientation. Oh, she wanted to go to a German medical university. Europe's oldest and most revered institution. Its state-of-the-art research facilities eagerly await your arrival. Center of Medicine. Please wear a mask. We're attending.
This is for the college Amelie wants to go to.
I think that's wanted now. Amelie's... Anita, you got a minute to talk? Yes, Dave, everybody's dead, I think. Sure, what's up? You seem kind of out of it before. If something's bothering you, just let me know. Thanks, but I'm fine. It's both of them not wanting. It's that thing of just being like, oh, I'll be there for the other people, but they don't need to worry about me. So it's kind of like both of them. They both get screwed over. Sorry to bring up. Don't want to pry. Be open and honest with your relationships. It's okay. I don't mind. We should go shopping together sometime. I haven't left my house in what feels like forever. Plus my brother's coming here. Oh no. You okay? Just trying to avoid him as much as possible. Shopping, yeah, we can find out something cute. Nah, I'm good. I'm not a fan of crowds. Nothing looks cute on me anyway. See, before when she was just kind of like, oh, I want to be alone, I want to be alone, it's just this manifestation of emotions that she's not really used to and just kind of wondering how to cope with them. Okay, stop talking like that. You're way too hard on yourself. You've got the looks, you just need to find the right outfit. Yeah. And that kind of feeds into her own kind of...
hard on myself. Huh. Amelie's the only one who thinks that.
That feeds into the whole kind of social media thing. Where she's like, oh, if I'm liked by people, that must mean that objectively I'm okay, right? It's like, and it's a tricky sort of it's a tricky moderation thing, because like, no, you don't want to have the majority of people say, you don't have to want to rely on strangers to validate your self-worth, but at the same time you also want to be able to you still want this kind of validation. It's tricky. Yeah, we've done the trash room. Sorry for rambling. What? Yes, okay, so we've done that one. Okay, so maybe it is Maya talking to Amelie. No, wait. I still think it's the main character. I still think it's the protagonist. I still think it's Anita. I think that's her being angry at her friend for unaliving herself, because that's a very real feeling. You can be, and that's a really really nasty cocktail of emotions when you feel mad at someone for demonetizing themselves. Because, like, on the one hand, it's a tragedy. On the one hand, you've lost a friend, but on the other hand, you're so mad at that person for taking that friend away. So, oh boy, here we go. Okay. Here we go. Ah, it's all bright and stuff. Oh no, we've gone into high school. It's turned into Outlast 2. Hopefully this handles it better than Outlast 2 did. I do love a good change in scenery. Nein, Sie drogen. Nutzigang. Okay, we're definitely in Germany. The locker's all gonna slam shut at the same time. They're gonna do that? Is that gonna be a thing that happens? Nope. Yep. That feeling of walking through high school where you feel like...
Dumb.
Where your loneliness is exacerbated by constant confirmations. It's like the opposite of likes. It's dislikes, but you know what I mean. But seeing that in a physical setting can feel even worse at times. Like online, you can feel like, oh, those are just randos, even though it still hurts. But in real life, it can just, yeah. I can't speak too much on this because I never really experienced this much in high school, but I can only imagine what it's like for people that it did happen to. Okay, I definitely can't get past here. Maybe I have to go back through the door. Yeah, that's the problem, is that it's true, like you're a brave man to play a horror game. This one's not really a horror game, to be honest. It's more like I mean, it's horror in the fact that, like, it's got chases and stuff, but it's more like a drama, I guess. It's kind of like an interactive novel. Chat's also saying, like, a psychological thriller, yeah. It's more of a psychological thriller. Even though it does have monsters and horror and stuff, that's not the gore, it's the thoughts. That's like, but yeah, also saying childhood narcissism stemmed from being bullied when they were really young, want to be feared and respected so no one would bully me again. It's the same kind of thing where people like try to get rich, and then once they're rich they become the very people that they hated when they were poor. It's like you get used to that. Nothing's happening. Is this on a timer? Is it gonna get bad? Witch? They haven't been scared of bad words before. Like, was she Wiccan? Were people making fun of her for her beliefs? Yeah, witches lock her. Maybe she just did a cringy post or something.
What the hell?
Can't see anything.
slut. Your art's fucking.
You're a freak!
No one would say your art's weird, but they'd say your art sucks or something. But okay, sorry. And the slut thing's interesting too, because it's like she felt forced to put like sexy picture to do sexy pictures. It's why it can be kind of a minefield navigating that sort of empowerment that selfies can bring. But that was really bad read.
Shut your whore mouth.
I like how everyone's a bit taller than her too, because everyone can feel intimidating. Whoa, nice. I do love impossible geometry. Yeah, it can be dizzying at times, and everything kind of overwhelms you, and you get that feeling of that feedback loop in your head. It can be dizzying.
Maya's not a freak.
Wait, Maya?
She's my friend.
Hold on. What? Are we Maya? Are they going to go for that kind of twist? Like Maya never existed? It was always just Anita? Anita was the artwork, but she always kind of like felt like it was different? Uh-oh. I'm getting internet static. Does this mean Otherworld? Yep, Otherworld. We're on it. Oh boy. Yes, that's it. Now we've got lockers. They're not rusty lockers though, so points deducted for no rusty lockers. Oh, they've gone full PT with the pictures though. Oh boy. Here comes Cherry Blossoms. Going full PT with the post-its. Oh boy, here we go. Loser, come. Whoa, jeez. Oh, jeez. It was coming for me with her low frame rate. Get away from me, low frame rate girl. Oh, jeez, they're eyeballs. They're all eyeballs. Oh, no. Loser. Yes, yes. What am I trying to get to? She's running really fast, but... Well, jeez. More... I'm just kind of going around in circles here. Maybe I should... Oh, there we go. Whoa. Do 2-1-12, please. Stupid. Yes, yes. Loser. Yes, yes, yes. Kind of be... It's your fault. Oh boy, Rusty. Well, where am I? Oh jeez, they're catching up. Oh, dang it. Ow! Ow! No. I thought I was doing pretty well. I like how they changed the frame rate. That's kind of good. Oh. Oh, good, a checkpoint. I was worried I'd have to do the whole thing all over again.
Why are you chasing me?
Yep, oops, all eyeballs. As an artist, people will say the most inappropriate things about people's art to make themselves feel noticed. Yeah, it's true. But again, that's kind of like it's a looping in on itself again. Oh boy, here we go. Right here. Ah. Right here. It's always 2-1-12. This is doing a surprisingly good. What the flipper? Is that where the witch allegations came from? Because of her, because they were persecuting her because of her beliefs, like I said before. I have no idea what's going on, but I have to keep running. Okay, follow the light, lady. Oh geez, more eye bulbs. Oh geez, not that way.
Don't look at me!
Through here. I'm coming. Hey, why am I'm running slowly. I feel like it's... I guess that's to create the dreamlike atmosphere. Nothing over there. Through here. Please just let it be a certain amount of doors. Okay, never mind. Okay. Oh boy, they're coming for me. I am so confused as to what I need to do at this point in time. Nothing's scarier than fast footsteps, I've found. You'd think slow footsteps would be more intimidating, but they're not. Well, yay, I made it.
Why are you chasing me?
Oh boy.
Not again. Not again. What did I do to deserve this?
I've been frightened by a notification too. Find it. Find what? Find it. Tell me what I'm looking for. Find it. Alright.
What the fuck am I supposed to find?
Could I be any more vague? So the sketchbook really isn't that good, or like she's gonna feel like it's not.
This guy looks.
Oh no, is it the
familiar.
brother?
They're hurt. Where are you going? Yeah,
Oh, there's that
that's right.
There's a cherry blossom wings.
Emily.
Amelie. Oh boy, plot thickens again.
What's that? Oh, you like what you see?
Find the Stephen King novel, yes.
Come closer then.
I mean, I understand that witch is kind of an insult. It's just I would have thought they'd use stronger language.
Or from my class.
Oh, it's both of them.
Those glasses look good on you.
What?
Sorry, she's so cute. I couldn't help myself.
What? It's Amelie, I think.
Feel free to stop by anytime. You're always welcome.
Okay, so she introduced Amelie to the friend group.
I only ever cared about Amelie.
Okay.
She didn't see me. I was invisible to her.
Complicated, jealous feelings. I'm liking the music. It's got that Yamoka feel to it.
The girl in this picture is Amelie.
Alright, we're getting more stuff here. I haven't really been in a good mood this morning. I tried to lose myself in my graffiti, but I wasn't feeling it. Maybe it's because Mom and I argued this morning? Probably not. We've clashed before. I know for a long time we value different things. It's because my classmates tease me? I doubt it. They don't know me. They're just taking their issues out on someone. It's got to be because I lost that special person and the hope he gave me, right? Why do I feel like this? I've never felt like this before. Oh no, like, so much drama. Was Maya like Amelie's brother's girlfriend? I feel like that's getting a bit too soap opera, but we'll see. Oh dang.
Library. So
Well modeled.
I'm back at school.
Why would you do that? Why? If I saw a person in the class like that, I would run the other direction.
Any of this.
Oh, she just overcome with.
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking about something.
Alright, she's letting the negative responses get to her. I can understand that. Even if you get just one bad comment, it can eat away at you.
I borrowed that book you wanted. I finished it, so it's all yours.
Hmm?
I wrote my impressions in a letter.
Is that it we have to find?
Read it when you get home, okay?
So is she just overwhelmed by all by both the attention she was getting and also the negative attention. Like, that can be something that's really big. Like, it's what people don't understand, especially for people with large followings, is that you just don't understand how much of everything they get. I mean, sure, they get tons of praise, but it's really easy to ignore that. It's when you get, like, I mean, like, I think it's something that I mentioned a long time ago, is that if you have 1 million subscribers and 1%, just 1%, no, wait, even less than that, if 0.1% of 0.1% of your followers sent you negative comments or a negative email, that's still like 1,000 per day or 100 per day. I mean, yeah, I don't have time to do the calculations, but yeah, it's so much negativity, and it's not something that humans are meant to be able to comprehend. Okay, Kittenstadt, the town cursed by a witch. Yes. Oh, wait a second. Witch? Kittenstadt continues to see a rapid decline in its population. The birth rate is at a mere 0.7, less than half the German national average. Miscarriages are at 31%. Is this an entire country? Is Germany going to be Silent Hillsburg? Well, Silent Hill's the country. The economy is in shambles, and the once booming industrial city has failed to revitalize itself twice. Number of researchers studying the occult point to a witch as the cause of the economic downturn. What? Who writes like that? Okay. The witch was a Japanese woman who used her clairvoyance to influence economic development for the town in the 1930s. Researchers believe she was hunted down and killed. Before her death, she is believed to have placed a curse on the town, stymieing its growth. But the...
So, it is a curse.
Wait,
But
okay.
why me? Why do I have to be cursed like this?
I always thought the point of Silent Hill was that it was just this anomaly surrounding the town. Like, it's always been a bit weird, and the cult just amplified it. Maybe it's just maybe this is just another location, another Silent Hill then. Tell me, is this your curse? No, don't call her a witch. That's what was really bad. Okay, so she was kind of ostracized for her heritage, I suppose.
Find what in a place like this?
A book, I guess. Maybe we do need to find Stephen King's It. Find it. Hearts are everything. Learn German. Just it's called German. Ocean View. Learn German. Ocean View. Brighton. What do we got around here? Come on. I'm not expecting like a jump scare or anything, but oh, what's this? Or is it just shiny? Oh, it was just shiny. Thought it was glowing. The music's not being very nice to me. Try just exiting. We'll see what happens. Yeah, a fraction of a small number is a super small number, fraction of a huge number. Yes. I missed a book. It's like the book weren't glowing. Okay. Was that book about the girl who demonetized herself? I can't crouch. I can zoom in, but that's not it. Maybe it's a book on one of the displays. Okay, nothing on that side. Nothing on that side. Nothing on that side. Nothing on that side. Not seeing any circles around here. Sapiens? Is that the one that Hideo Kojima read or something? No, he did Homo Ludens or something. I can't remember what it was. But the Creative Gene, that was what Hideo Kojima did. There we go.
Looks like there's space for a book here. Wait.
What?
I think I know these.
How is that? Okay, I guess it's just she noticed it for that reason. Alright, so the locker.
No way.
Have to go back to the locker. That's one thing that I hope that they'll bring back in future Silent Hill games. Yeah, we did that one. as actual difficult puzzles. I hope that happens. I like the puzzles. Oh boy, here we go. Start towards the locker. Start the lockers. Start toward the locker. Ah, yeah, so we've got kind of a literal witch hunt that kind of refers to the, like, online witch hunt, so yeah, that makes sense.
It's like that other school.
Other school. Go on.
Why does this always happen?
She's Silent Hill. It just surrounds these people? No, that can't be right.
I've never seen Maya like that before.
It's also good to show is that sometimes when people are in a really bad way, there isn't a way that you can help them, and you need to not feel guilty about the fact that you can't help them. They need to be able to reach out, and they need to be able to pull themselves above water enough to be able to accept help sometimes. It can be really tough. You alright, Anita? You left me on red, so I'm so worried. Just think about Maya. Not sure if you know this, but Maya was bullied at school. Yeah, well, we're finding that out now. Because of the witch thing, I guess. But she said she was okay. I figured I shouldn't push the issue. Then it was too late. You shouldn't push it too hard, but at the same time you should always ask. Why didn't she say anything before she died? I wish she'd talk to me. Yeah, I mean, maybe there are some elements of this narrative that might be a little bit clunky, but I feel like the overall message and that you need to be more open to the people around you, to the people who matter, I suppose, the people in your group that you trust. You need to be open with the people that have allowed you in their life. And say, oh well, anyway, maybe she doesn't see me as a friend.
That's
No.
not true.
Yeah, and I do like the kind of clashing and contradicting ideas that are just going around in her head over and over, like, sort of, no, she didn't like me, she didn't see me as a, because she says about herself, oh, she doesn't like me, she doesn't see me as a friend, and then when Amelie says the same thing, she goes, no, that's not true, she saw you as a friend, she just didn't see me as a friend.
What?
Liar now? Why is she a liar? Is it just a liar for not saying she's a witch, maybe?
Maya's locker.
Yeah, it wasn't just a generic insult, there really
It's
was a
not
reason.
here. It wasn't here before either.
Did wonder. Oh no, razor blades. Just noticed that. That doesn't bode well. Where's the book? Is it in one of the other lockers, maybe? Uh-huh.
My locker. Why is it locked?
Well, I mean, that is the point of a locker, I suppose. Oh, is that why Anita commented they deserved it? Ah, because they bullied... Oh. Okay, we need a 4-digit code. Okay. Is it liar? I mean, if we could find a way to, like, connect things. I'm missing a code here. So they went and... Ah, yeah, see, witch? Yeah, they're going for because of her mother. Okay. It's interesting that they made it like a literal witch hunt. That's interesting. Okay, 1. Here we go. Got 1. Oh, I get it, because the liar is the codes. Yes, they're actually doing a proper Silent Hill puzzle. That's really good and really promising. Okay, so it goes black, red, yellow, blue. Yellow is 1, so 1 is the 3rd color. So we need okay, black, red, yellow, blue. Open up.
Amelie's locker.
There's Amelie. Wait, is she Amelie's sister or not?
Yes.
Oh, she found it.
It's just a novel. Wait a sec.
What? Oh, don't tell me I skipped ahead. I still think the hands look weird. They need to work on the hands. Okay, 2. Alright, so blue 2. Not to be confused with Bluetooth. But that'll help me remember it. So that's the last one. Blue 2. So it's 1 2. Something 1 2. I'll just quickly put that in there. Hopefully it won't reset. Does it reset?
It won't open.
Okay, so... Yeah, it remembers it. Okay, something, something, 1, 2. But we need the, Oh, here we go. Red 3. What's red 3? That's the third one. So 3. 3, 1, 2. Now we just need black. Where's... Bet it all on black. Where's a black number? Oh man, I'll feel so chuffed if I get this right. Let's see. Where's the black number? 2. Oh, come on, black number. I know you're around here somewhere. Come on. Down there, up here, over there. Yeah, that would be why they deserved it. Yeah, they said they were sorry, but it's kind of too late to kind of say you're sorry. But it's also hard to. Oh, there it is. I thought it was just a circle. Okay, 0. Oh, it was there already. I could have literally opened the lock. Because, yeah, they were sorry about it, but that's the thing, is that you often can't tell how your actions will affect people. 0, 2, 1, 3. 0, 3, 1, 2.
I know what's inside.
Yes! I did it! I got the liar! I was right. Okay, what is it?
What's this letter? Was it inside the book?
Oh boy, is this going to be the big reveal?
Remember when I said I wanted to live like a cherry blossom?
Oh no.
To be beautiful and dignified.
No,
for a
death is
fleeting
always
moment,
ugly.
simply by letting go of life. Daring to bloom, knowing it won't last. And so falling in vivid color. I wish I could live like that. I want to experience true beauty. If only for a moment.
True beauty's all around you. You need to learn to
I met
recognize it
someone
though.
who made me feel different. He showed me a whole new world.
Uh-oh.
Gave me hope.
Oh no,
I
it's that
honestly
Amelie's
thought
brother.
He could help me find a new me.
They take him away because he was a...
I felt it with
Oh,
all
that could
my
be so complicated.
But people didn't understand us. Didn't want
Wait, no,
that
didn't
from
understand it.
us. In the end, they took my hope.
I'm only making these assumptions because the only other male we've
took
heard about
him
is her brother, but I'll give it the benefit of the doubt for now.
People who can't achieve beauty seek comfort in others. They
And
fear
again, this is kind of like a downward spiral feeling.
hate them. Try to tear them down. I can't take much more of this. I wish you and I could run away together, Amelie. Just me and you.
Fascinating. Who is this?
Maya.
Who is this
asking
person that
Amelie
got
for
taken
help.
away from her?
But I just...
And now she's going to feel slight jealousy because she asked Amelie for help.
Maya, you have everything. You're way more talented than me.
And that's the problem too, is that if everyone tells you you have everything but you don't feel fulfilled.
You acted like I wasn't even there. Amelie is my friend. She's mine.
Okay, so they're definitely not sisters.
I only
Uh-huh.
wanted to take her down a bit. She was taking Amelie away from me. She wouldn't pay attention to me.
That's the other problem with being completely isolated, is that if you do make some connections, you can lead to codependence. It was her. I freaking called it. I mean, that's horrible, but I freaking called it. it was her who was doing all those horrible letters just because she felt like she was on her high horse. She felt like she was taking everything away. She was jealous of her perceived perfection. Was she responsible for her friend being taken away? Still, there's still this boyfriend element. I'm wondering what the deal is with that. So which way do we go now? Yeah, ball in your fold. It can feel that way. What do you do if you make a huge mistake like that? If you feel like you can't live with it. Oh no, here we go. Oh no, now it's covered in amylase and stuff. Oh no. Oh no. It's covered in photos of Amelie and oh no, and of Maya and oh, it's so horrible. Pretty darn good. Hey, the phone battery's back on, I just realized. Oh boy. Still wish they had the air raid siren, but everything else is spot on. Aha. No. Oh, geez. Oh, the phone glitching shows me how close they are. I get it now. That makes sense. Yeah, we are kind of going full James Sunderland here. Because feeling like you're beyond redemption is also a real issue. And of course, because of the internet, there are some people who are never going to forget, and you need to come to terms with that. Some people aren't going to forgive you, but at the same time, it's that kind of balancing act between being able to forgive yourself but also being held accountable. People act like it's kind of a one-to-one thing, but it can be really, really complicated. Still wish they brought back the air raid siren. Okay. In the maze. Okay, I feel like I'm doing... Okay, what am I? I know the glitching. I'm just kind of going in circles here. I guess that's the problem with running. There's also the problem with being pursued, is that you don't know where you're going. Come on, baby. I mean... Oh, that's right. So now I run. There we go. Okay. So now I need to go back and go through that same door, except now the flower girl's missing. There we go. At least it closes behind me, right? I hope so. No. Not a fan of that noise. I am most distressed by it. I would prefer not to hear that noise again. What is it about fast footsteps that unnerves everyone so much? It hurts. It hurts. Maybe it's because it like subconsciously ups your heartbeat a little bit. Oh, dang it. I thought I was meant to like kind of go for it. Certainly go. Yeah, that kind of works for the whole silent film, the whole Silent Hill aesthetic as well.
Are you here to punish me?
Yeah, that does seem to be like the main theme for Silent Hill is punishment, or at least self-punishment, feeling like this is what you deserve. Sometimes you can't handle it, like James couldn't. Sometimes you can, like like Heather could. It all comes back to the prop. Yeah, it really is a good kind of self-contained Silent Hill story when you really think about it. It's a person being punished for their own mistakes. Kind of disproportionate, but at the same time, it's of her own creation in a weird way. Oh boy, up and around and over and through, please. Thank you, sir. No, I do not wish to purchase your booklet. No, sir. No, thank you, sir. I don't want any. I'm not a fan. I would not like a subscription to Flower Monthly, thank you. If I could, please. It's a really nice kind of updating of the static, I will say that. I like that stat. I like it. Okay, it sounds like he's still behind me. Oh, they're still behind me. Sounds like he's still behind me. Oh boy. Yep. Yep. They're after me. They're gonna kill me. Going around and around the rosies. Pocket full of posies. I mean, he's got more than a pocket full of posies, that's for sure. What? Don't run? I didn't run. Guess I should know better than to listen to the blood signs. Fine then, I was actually doing pretty well, but no, I had to listen to the blood signs. How long was I planning on playing? I thought it would be like a really quick I thought it was going to be a quick PT style thing. I didn't think it was going to take this long. But still, 2 hours is about standard stream length. Flowers you shouldn't have for me. Please go away. Oh, you think Anita was the witch? Interesting. It wasn't Maya. No, Maya. I don't know if that's the case. Okay. They said don't run, but apparently I shouldn't listen to the blood on the walls. Come on. If you can't trust the blood on the walls, who can you trust? Okay, so... open it up. Hello. I'm not a fan of your frame rate. I do not accept your flowers. Please go away. I appreciate your gesture. I understand that I must feel very, very, very guilty for a bad thing that I've done, but because I'm still alive, I need to deal with it, which is why I have those kind of ideations. But at the same time, there's still there's still so much potential within myself that I should probably try and make it through. Here we go. Yep, my fault. It's my fault. The thing is like, if you feel like a single action that you did is your fault, you shouldn't feel that way, because those kind of ideations don't come from a single thing. They come from I mean, sure, you shouldn't. I mean, obviously, maybe yours was the big drop in the bucket, but geez, I'm trapped. Surprisingly difficult. It didn't look like a dead end from that point.
I can't do this forever.
I don't know, it's like, obviously you can't do this particular thing forever, but at the same time, when it comes to guilt, it's one of those things that you do kind of have to carry, but at the same time you need to understand it as a spectrum of a lived experience. But I also understand that it can be really, really painful to be able to live this kind of storm. Wow, that was quick. Oh, I get why. It's because I don't normally go straight there. Through here, through here. I'm still glad they had a real puzzler. this count as internet static? No, it's not static. It's still glitching, but it still feels a bit like static. Go through this part. Turn around again. Do the ring around the rosy. Ring around the roses. Let's see if they'll let me go. Okay, we'll go over there. It sounds like they're behind me, but whoops, oh no, they're actually in front of me. Ah, here comes the low frame rate. Oh no. Lag my... Wait, hang... What the flip? I was doing pretty good there. Ugh. Lag, the arch nemesis of all gamers. Here we go again. No comment this time. Alright. I do wonder if this is what, Oh, that was a weird kind of chipmunk cackle. I wonder what it is that, Hideo Kojima was... I wonder how much of the ideas that Hideo Kojima had leaked through into this design. How much they could take with them. If you know what I mean. Well, jeez. What is she walking on? She got like metal legs of some description. Darn it. I hate time-based chases. Okay, there's this part again. I remember this part. Run through here. I'm gonna reappear about here. Be sure to do a loop-de-loop and pull. There we go, this way, run around. Go loop-de-loop around the roses, thank you very much. That's the one. Through here, please open up. Thank you, hot soup this way. Oh, we got some blue here. Ah, please notice me, that's some interesting wording. Ah, jeepers, here comes the... Yay, we made it! Oh. Ow, cutscene. I wanted a smooth transition, dang it. But who was that guy? I mean, who was the guy that she mentioned? I hope it's not Amelie's brother.
I finally get it. I know what you wanted me to find.
What, the letter?
Anita, what's up?
But Anita's also
I'm
dead.
so sorry, Amelie.
Amelie's also dead.
Maya died because I killed her.
Literally or figuratively?
What are you talking about?
You and Maya wrote letters to each other, right?
Yeah, but then Maya jumped off the villa roof.
Okay.
Well, there was supposed to be one in the last book you had, too.
Ooh,
What?
that's
letter.
rough.
That letter was a message for you.
Why are you telling me this, Anita?
I was jealous of Maya. I was afraid she'd take you away from me. My mom was right.
Okay, so our mum
I
was...
should never have been born.
Okay, so it was denial. She didn't have a good home life.
Anita,
No, wait, is this is she able to find release because... Okay. Is there one more loop, I'm guessing? Or is that the end? Yes, okay. Because suicide... oh, dang it, I said the word, dang it. I'll have to bleep it in if I ever edit it.
what?
But because unaliving yourself is not the answer. It is not a solution.
I jumped off the building.
Fascinating. Skin textures leave something to be desired in this game, I feel. More loop. Whoa, whoa.
Even if I die, this doesn't end.
Well, yeah, nothing
How many
ends.
times do I have to go through this?
You dying doesn't change things. Well, I mean, it doesn't, like, you know, find it. How can I get you to forgive me? Please, Maya, tell me. Why won't you say anything? See, she wants it for herself. It's not about getting her to forgive you. It's... never mind. There's the hole. Your fault, okay. This is the first time I've been in the other world without having to run. Oh, what's this? Ended up heading to the roof of the villa. Couldn't help but think of the girl who jumped to her death last year. Actually, a lot of girls did that here. All teens, supposedly. Now the place is a famous spot. Looking down from the roof, I can see how high up it was. The thought of a light breeze sending me flying makes me a little queasy. Were they not scared? What was going through their heads? Were they jumping away from something or to something? Okay. The final... what's this loop going to be about? Now we're definitely in the other world. Don't you dare go.
Don't you dare go outside!
So is this going to be generational trauma again? I feel like that one's pretty well trodden ground. I was preferring the more kind of like complexities of needing validation but also needing isolation in the world of social media, but let's see what they got. I hope. Can't go through. I'm digging it, but oh boy, what's that? Hearing coughing. 207. No exit. Yes, sir, that's true. I feel like the ground needs to be mesh, though. Ground needs to be rusty. Silent Hill. Whoa, 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 whoa. Here we go. Silent Hill phenomenon. Okay. The unaliving rate has increased around the world, in large part due to the struggles brought on by the COVID-19 pandemic, with countries still unsure how best to handle the issue. Those trying times have also given rise to a strange phenomenon in many areas. Those affected suddenly claim to see fog, even on fair weather days, and lose consciousness shortly after. This has come to be known as the Silent Hill phenomenon, named after a similar event that occurred at an eponymous US town. The first proposed a theory explaining why this could be happening is Dr. Triple X, a social psychologist at Triple X University. I've heard of that university before. No, sorry. I've seen videos about it. No, sorry. Who had the following to say on the matter. I'm sorry, I know Triple X means something different in Japan, but still. To one who is psychologically unstable, fog represents uncertainty and sensory illusions. When in a state of high stress, one's vision may become obscured or tunneled, as if one is wandering through a dense fog or mist. Societal uncertainty or apprehension about the future manifests as fog, thus blurring the lines between illusion and reality. As time goes on, we're seeing more and more cases of the Silent Hill phenomenon. In response, Dr. Triple X calls for a rapid rebuilding of society, as well as stronger emphasis on counseling and mental health care for the young. Yes, please. That would be great, especially in Japan where mental health is really something. It also means societal change too. I hope that emphasizes that. Like, you know, less, like more work-life balance, less, whatever. Oh boy, the game's gotten me major points for that line alone. Less stigma against mental health and medication. Oh boy, oh boy. It's getting closer.
This is... Wait. Me and my mom lived here.
Is it going to be generational trauma as well?
Living room.
Feeling like the pandemic might have been a bit too soon? Well, I mean, it's not, I mean, technically it's still going, but at the same time it has affected us, and maybe we do need to reckon with that. I mean, maybe it would be too soon to make a joke about it, but I feel like referencing the toll that the pandemic had on many people for their mental health, especially people who were trapped inside with people that they hated. Can you imagine what that must have been like during the pandemic? We tend not to think about it because it's just so awful to contemplate. Diary of a Single Mother. Oof. Finally lost touch with him. I'll never see him again. I thought I found my happily ever after, but it was all a dream. I still have my children, my cute little angels who light up my life. Angels? Oh no. Is this another grand story to make up for a simple trauma? Let's take a look. Oh boy, we're PTing. We're going full PT, people. This is not a drill. I wonder if this is what PT was leading to.
Why won't you listen to a damn thing I say?
I hope it doesn't say that like all of the mental health issues stem from family trauma, because that would be a bit problematic, but still. New man showed up today at my place with pizza. Children definitely need a father, but they still won't take to him. He looked annoyed when he left. I hope he doesn't hate me. My daughter drew a picture of our family. We're smiling and holding hands. I wish she would have drawn him as well. Maybe she doesn't realize he might join our family. She's slower than other kids her age. I'm sure she'll catch up and pass them soon enough. I know how to raise a child. I'm a good mother. I'm nothing like that heartless witch who raised me. I won't fill my children with hate and fear. Oh. It can be hard, like wanting to raise kids better than how you were raised, but it can also, you also need to be very wary of cycles that can occur. It's kind of tragic. He showed up again with a smile on his face and a pizza in his hand from the new place he was raving about. My daughter hated the pizza though. She's extremely picky. She'll really tell her to eat things she doesn't like. I know I was forced to eat things I hated when I was a kid, but I guess it has to be done. Kids finally blew up in front of him today. He was exhausted from work and he said he just wanted to relax. He makes me feel so good, but I can't do the same for him. Maybe I'm not strict enough with them. We need him for a happy life, and I need them to realize that. I know it's probably a little harsh, but maybe if they don't see the light for a while, they'll finally see the light in him. He told me the banging on the closet door was making it hard for him to unwind. If they would just be quiet for a little bit, everything would be fine. What's wrong with them? He doesn't visit as much as he used to. If I don't figure something out, I may never see him again. It's again focusing on a single solution. Need to focus on the kids, figure out what their issues are. Oh my goodness, I'm little. I just realized I'm little all of a sudden. I'm a child. Oh boy, here it is. And also that explains the earlier one where she said that she thought her mum loved her because like that was just kind of how she was raised. Well, that's just kind of what she thought. Okay. No, nothing on that one. Let's try this one again. No, definitely nothing over there. Yeah, yep. It's fine. But again, I feel like the generational stuff is stuff that's been well trodden. We need kind of more specific, more and other things to look at. Come on. Ugh, I just want to finish the. I mean, this is really good, but at the same time, I thought it was going to be a quick PT thing. I didn't realize it would go on this long, but it's still good. I mean, like 2 hours is still reasonable streaming length. What am I missing? The ceiling, the floor. There's the smiling people without the father figure. Nothing there. The window, maybe? No. Maybe let's try again. No. No. The closet, maybe? Let's try opening the closet. No, nothing's opening. No. A lot of perfume. There's a bed there. Nothing on the ground. Am I missing something? Okay, what am I missing? Is there a hint in there? It's the only thing I can interact with at the moment. pizza. Blew up in front of him. Not strict enough. If I don't figure something out, I won't see him again. No. No. Oh! Here we go. Okay.
I'm giving up my life for you!
It's also an understandable thing as a parent, is to just kind of feel like, oh boy, turned into a hoarder. Whoa. One of those twitched. Yep. My father was such a drag. Everything seems to be going well now that we've been going out on dates. He was worried about my kids, so he brought them a bunch of books and toys. That should be enough to keep them occupied, right? I've been going out so much lately that I've left the place a bit of a mess. I should clean up. By the time we get back, I have no energy. Oh, I feel that too. Got contacted by the Child Welfare Center. I guess some nosy jerks in my building reported hearing a child crying at night in my place. What do they know? He hasn't called me much lately. Am I destined to be alone? Everyone else is out enjoying life and I'm working and raising kids. Why am I the bad guy? If we hadn't had kids, maybe I'd be planning my summer vacation with my friends. Nothing matters anymore. I'm just crawling through life. I know what's going on in the closet, but I can't look. What? I just want to be happy. What's wrong with that? I'm done. Oh, jeez. Self-justification. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, jeez. Here it comes. Oh, no, it's a baby. Oh, boy.
Stop.
Oh, boy. Distorted baby cries. This is like Resident Evil 8 all over again. What's in the closet? Miss Krista Plannert. We've reached out to you repeatedly but have yet to receive a response. We take this to mean you have no intention of remedying the issue. You're in violation of German Civil Code Article 1631, Section 2. Accordingly, the Federal Court has instructed us to take your children. Should you have any objections to this, please contact us as soon as possible. Frank Fisher, Kittenstadt Child Welfare Center. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's getting rough. Buckle in. Oh, the closet. The closet, there's the hole in the closet. Oh, it's what she escaped through. It's it's what she saw at the beginning. Oh, here we go. Oh boy. Saw the paper. I have been talking about my life a little bit, but oh boy. Alright. A boy was found dead today in a refrigerator in the home of a 41-year-old mother, Person A, who was arrested by local authorities for hiding the body. Person A claims to have locked his son in the closet for more than a day to punish him, and when she noticed he wasn't moving the next morning, she hid his body in the refrigerator. Investigators are conducting an autopsy to determine the cause of death. According to the investigation, Person A's daughter ran to a neighbor's house to call the police and report her mother for neglect. When detectives arrived at the house, they discovered the brother's body in the refrigerator and arrested the mother after she confessed to the crime.
You disobeyed me again!
Oh boy.
You can just stay in there!
Wait, I'm the boy now? I mean, I'm the brother?
Don't lock me in here!
Uh-oh, there's a cherry blossom.
This is all your fault! Bad things happen because of you!
This is seriously messed up.
You're a burden!
Oh, that's a tough one.
You're my mother!
Oh no, is this Maya all of a sudden?
Yeah, that's exactly it! My mother yelled at me! And me! Locked me up! She inflicted the curse on my room and I gave it life!
Oh, that's a rough one.
Sorry, Mom!
Voice acting's not great, but I can forgive it.
Let me out! Please don't leave me! Mom!
I wouldn't have had her laugh either, but oh.
Don't leave me! Please don't leave me!
I'm a curse. You always said you'd be better off without me.
I guess the brother was different. I mean, she was locked up as well.
A curse for my mother!
Yeah, it's hard to
You're wrong, Mom. I am
Oh, it is generational trauma again. Okay.
Why am I seeing this room here in the villa? I tried so hard to forget this place.
So it seems like Silent Hill's just where it started, so now it's becoming a big Silent Hill phenomena. So I guess she got locked in the closet as well. I was just a bit confused. It seemed like she was the brother for a minute there. But I guess she just survived it rather than her brother didn't. It's got a doll in there. I smell a chase. Here it comes. Ah, screw you. I just thought for a bit I'd confront her. Alright. Oh boy. I feel like we're wrapping it up though.
I'm sorry, Mom!
Don't be sorry, it's not your fault. You are not responsible for the sins of the parents. Oh boy, we've gone full otherworld. That's a really cool trip. Yes, we've got grates. We have grates, everyone. We have a flippin' mesh. We have gone full Silent Hill. This is not a drill.
I really like what you drew me way back.
Oh, look at what I've got on the phone screen. Oh jeez. That's the door from the room, and oh no. Well, it looks like the door from the room. I mean, not the movie The Room, the game Silent Hill 4 The Room, you know what I mean? We finally have grates on the floor. Oh boy, it's so cool. It's so awful, but it's so cool at the same time. Ah, we've got so much rust. I love it. Oh, dang it. This way. Oh jeez, help. Yeah, caged beard, she's been confined. Oh, I can understand it. Yes, sir, it's all my fault. No, it isn't, but it's good going. It's not your fault, Anita. Oh, jeez, how'd you get there? No, thank you. I don't want any. I love your flowers. Oh, we're back here. I get it now. Okay, so she's after my brains. She's going to scramble my scribbles. Oh, it hurts so much. Please. I don't want to get hurt so much. Ow. Now we're back here. Okay, maybe not that way. Even though I can barely see where I'm going. Round and round the garden runs the teddy bear. This way, perhaps? 201? Dang it. I'm so lost, and I'm guessing that's some kind of representative. Oh, jeez, she's after me. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, jeepers. Oh, lordy loo, they're after me. Where am I going? I wish there was some kind of information of some description. That looks different. We're following the grates. This is looking really good, Silent Hill wise. I'm grateful for that, but at the same time, what am I doing? I'm going in the wrong direction. Wait, hello. Okay, yay. This is looking good. Follow the paths. Imagine if, I get it, it's like, what if mental health is, like, oh jeez. Oh boy. They're all in different things, yeah, I get it.
You're way too hard on yourself.
I don't really like how it's pivoted to the parental stuff. I was really more interested in sort of like the unique troubles that teenagers go through, especially in today's day and age, but can't have everything. Ow! Is this like a Slenderman thing where I have to find all the different notes? Come on. Oh jeez, no, it wasn't me, I swear. It was another person. No. I'm not the one you want. I'm just a potatoes. .206. Let's try it. Okay. 206 was kind of where we were going before. Go through here. Okay, this looks promising. That's okay. You're fine. I'll just go through 209, thanks. Don't kill me, thank you. I'm not a fan of the killing thing. I know that this character's had ideations, but I don't think they really want to die.
What are you hiding inside?
A locker, I think. Oh boy. Frame rate. Don't make me, bro. Come on. Down to here. Did I get all three? Is that what I wanted to find? Wow, geez, Mort. Not in the best of situations right now. Going across the grates of life. I must say that I'm glad this game fulfilled my great expectations. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it says don't run, but I don't believe you for 3 seconds. Yes. 201. Oh, jeez, now we're back here. Which way was I meant to go? Oh, jeez. Not a fan. 205. Where am I going? Oh, it's so distressing. I am in a state of disarray, I swear. This girl's been through enough. I think she has served her time in limbo, thank you. Dang, nabbit. Whoa, hello. Oh boy, there she goes. There she goes again. Oh boy. Around here, perhaps? What am I missing? Constant raha.
What's that? Oh, you like what you see?
I don't like what I see right now, to be honest. See, she thought she was being like cherry blossoms by dying even in full bloom, and that was going to like create this kind of beauty and please don't make me do the whole thing all over again. I think it's kind of clear because like she felt like she was going to be like a cherry blossom, and that sort of like there's this beauty in dying, but no, her dying has caused so much pain and suffering for other people. Let's see.
When will this end?
I feel like this is the last confrontation. It's too long to not be. Oh boy. Yes, sir. This way. Ah! Oh, she spoke of tortured souls. So outrageous the toll. You can lose all you have. Oh no!
I really like what you drew me way back.
I have to take all of them. I do have to pick them all up. She refused to give in to the town that takes all.
You're into art, right?
Oh yeah.
You could audit an art class.
What does it mean to audit an art class? What does that mean? Are you going to collect their taxes? What does that even mean? How do you audit an art class? Survive. You must have the will. This movie doesn't end the way you want. All the time, then we shout at the moon. Ah! She's gone, and fear has overcome. Oh no. She was walking the mile. She was walking alone. Oh jeez. Oh, okay. Ah, out of 4 and 20 dead birds, they bleed upon the nest. There was no time for reason. They had no sign of a threat. Now it's too late. Too late for me. Okay, 2:11. This town will eventually take me. Ah, too late. Too late for me. This town will win. Through the fog there came along dark creatures singing a terrible song. The rest of the bar laughed at him. Only I felt the light grow dim. We found him dead the very next day. No more stories from him, I heard them say. We blamed bad luck for his fate. Only I felt terror so great. She and he will know that someday all things will end. That misty night, that dismal moon, the dead search for their kin, while angels sleep.
What are you hiding inside?
While angels sleep. An endless dark. The damned. Seek out sin. Come on. It's true. She already paid her Silent Hill tax. Come on. No, what more backtracking?
Everyone blames me.
Come on, we just. Here we go again, the asshole. Deep in the forest night, children dance the waltz. They love dancing hand in hand, just like children like to do. Dance like butterflies. Something appears right. I'm sorry, I only know that one song from Silent Hill. Oh, Jesus. Come on, cut me some freaking slack here. I haven't found even one. How many pages do we need? What am I missing? She's paid the Silent Hill tax. Oh jeez. Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I should have. Singing the Silent Hill version. I didn't hold you things I should have said or done. I just never took the time. There's one.
You're way too hard on yourself.
Ah, you're always on my mind. You are always on my mind. Oh, jeez. Where's the Reagan? Present. There's one.
You're into art, right? You could audit an art class.
Shut up. Tell me what auditing an art class means and maybe I'll listen to you. Not a fan. Good boy. Ring around the rosies. Yep. Ring around the rosies. Here we go. Someday. Yes, it's my fault. Things will end. There's that blue thing. Oh, there's one.
What's that?
Yeah.
Oh. You like what you see?
Is she flirting? Because normally I hear you like what you see, I think flirting. They're coming after me. Do not give this girl her flowers. I feel like that would be an inappropriate thing to do at this time. This is definitely the last one. This is the boss fight. I need to at least get this done. Oh jeez, dead as a doornail. Oh. Phew.
Amelie! Maya!
Alright, let's try this again. Hello, oh my goodness, here we go. Through the fire and flames, through the lava and the magma and the... Okay, there's one.
I really like what you drew me way back.
I like what you drew for me. I feel like it's starting to undermine the horror, unfortunately. This was good for a while, but it's starting to get tedious. You don't want things to be tedious.
You're
There's
into
two.
art, right? You could audit an art
Oh,
class.
I see. Each chain, there's 3 left. Aha! So there's 3 left. Okay, that actually gives me a progress bar. There's 3 chains there. I get it. There's a new one. Whoa! Okay. Oh, jeez. Do you mind? I'm trying to have a personal... I'm trying to have a mental breakthrough here. I need to come to grips with my own mortality or something along those lines. Well, actually, it's the opposite of that currently. Oh, jeez, it's after me. This maze, I swear. Okay, so through here, there's an interesting thing. I have a feeling I have to go back that way once the door is open. The one that made me go slow for a bit. 211. Stalky. I guess this is Pyramid Head. Except this one's Peony Head. Peony Head. Azalea Head. Where is reminiscence of times past? That looks painful. Okay. Ugh. I don't have the spatial awareness to pull off this puzzle. I would appreciate it if you'd throw me a bone. Ah, that's not there. And also your spatial awareness kind of... Ah, I'm stuck in the geography. Okay. Your spatial awareness gets kind of thrown out of whack when there's like a huge mountain of a thing made of knives and flowers chasing after you. Moving through, going through. Yep, you're after me with your low ping. Yes, sir. Around and through. Okay, let's try going in a, like, kind of keep going in one direction for a bit. Or at least like as much of a direction as you can. Whoa, gee! Should have focused on the sound. I've got 3D headphones, it should have been easy. Yeah, this isn't scary annoying, it's getting a bit annoying. I was getting close before. I think what I did was that I actually did get it, but I forgot to go for the main one. It's the spatial awareness. I need to... I still really like it. I just feel like they're stumbling at this particular sequence. Here it comes. Okay. So we have this one. Now, as soon as I pick up a page here, it'll get rid of one chain.
I really like what you drew me way back.
Okay. Yes, see, there's more chains on the locks there. Perfect. There's another one. Then
You're
remove.
into art, right?
That's right.
You could audit an art class.
Okay, we've got 3 left. Okay, we know what we're going for. That's something. I want to explore the world, dang it, not run through it full tilt. That's just annoying. Oh geez, hello. I don't want any. I'm allergic to cherry blossoms. Apparently you get really bad allergies from it. I always wanted to go to see the sakura in Japan, but not like this. Yeah, not like this. Oh, they're after me. Okay, I remember this part. Then we go through here. People throwing darts at her. Yes, absolutely. Sure, why not? Then, okay, 211. Well, this is new, or at least different. Please don't chase me, mister. Now they're chasing me. Why are they doing that? Yes, it's my fault, whatever. There was actually a location that I was digging. Well, okay, I'm back. All the faults. I just wish I could explore it thoroughly, dang it. Wish I could turn down the difficulty so that I could actually find the things properly. This is the beginning again. Okay, I know there's at least one. Okay. This is like a flippin' FromSoft boss. You have to figure out the movements, except in this case you have to figure out the layout. I'd probably be able to figure out the layout a lot easier if it wasn't... And it's like, oh no, you're being chased, that's the whole point. But at the same time, come on. This way? What's through here? This is the slowdown. What happens if I keep going? Or is that just signifying that I'm looping? 212? Yeah, okay, maybe that just means I'm looping. It's quiet for now, but you can always hear them in the future. See, I've come back to the beginning again. Okay, so I can pause. That's something. So, okay. Through this blue door. What do we got? 204. What do we got? It's this place again, darn it. Okay, so there's the this game was going really well. Now it just does this really tedious chase scene. I'm just constantly trying to find the right thing. I'm doing badly. Okay, loop again. Okay, I feel like I can hear him coming. I know around here there's... Oh wait, there's one. Yes. Yes.
What's that?
2 more, it looks like.
You like what you see?
Hello. Come this way, Mr. Hello? Okay, yep, they are coming. There we go. I Don't like how fast it goes all of a sudden. No, not a fan of that. Okay. One more around somewhere. And there's one that's just kind of behind a big turnaround somewhere. That's the one where you're hiding in a locker. Where is the locker place? Locker place, where are you? Not scary anymore. You ruined it. You blew it. Well, not ruined it. It's still a decent game. It's just this one particular part is so annoying. It's like it's flipping half an hour already. Aha, here's one.
You're way too hard on yourself.
Oh wait, that's all of them gone.
I'm sorry, Mom!
Okay, now I just need to get my way through that door again. Alright, fingers crossed. Big door. No, not that big door. Yes, all my fault. I'm a bad person. Okay. The door is unlocked. Okay. Now we just need to find that place where we loot. And I'm guessing the actual door will be there. That would be kind of an interesting sort of horror movie thing where this person's just being chased so long but they're just not even scared anymore. Just kind of like, oh, hello. Why not? Oh dear, here we come all over again. Sure thing. Yes, sir. Well, we did that one. Yep. I will admit that the design of it's pretty good. That there's never nowhere to run, which is nice. It does make you feel like it's. Okay, I think this is the way. Oh. There's this. Here it comes again. I know I saw it somewhere. I know I was able to figure it out before. I've caught enough pictures. I know that the door is unlocked at this point, so I just need to find that place where it normally would loot. That's my idea anyway. Let's see if that carries any merit. Okay, I'm here again. And so turned around because you can't ever. Well, I mean, I guess you could stop moving to just kind of pause and stuff. She must be so exhausted. She get a flippin' asthma attack. Okay, this is looking promising. I remember it was at the end of a big long hallway last time. No, it's not that one. It's my fault. Why not? Oh, there it is. What? There's one left. There's one left. No. No, please don't kill me. Hey, I juked him. Ugh. Okay, so we found it, but there's one left. It's the locker. I remember it's the locker. Okay, so we found the ending. So it's like once you get tired enough, it's like how long can adrenaline really last for? 17. Okay, I have found the door, so I know where the door is. Well, I say I know where the door is. I'm also just trying to find those dang lockers. Oh, morning. Lovely day. Just taking a brisk stroll. Would you care to join me? Oh, you brought flowers. I mean, this is partly my fault. It's partly a skill issue because you need to kind of learn the layout and stuff. But I don't know. I've just always found it hard. Can't remember which one's the lockers. Is this the lockers? No, it's not the lockers. Is this the lockers? Must be. Oh, hello. Is this the lockers? That's the bed. Okay, we go past the bed, we go this way. Go through here. Go through this thing. Dangling babies. Past the dangling babies on your right. What's on the right of the dangling babies? Not much, it seems. Through the hole in the wall. No, yeah, we got me that time. Over this way, past the paintings. Okay, sure. Past the teddy bear. Can't go through there. I just want to finish this. Okay, oh, there's the end. Oh, jeez, no. Please. I just need to juke around you here. Please don't kill me again. Hey! Oops, sorry, just pardon me. Oh, so embarrassing. I know. 211? Oh, could it have been 211? There's an elevator there, that's weird. Alright, through the warp. Not that way. Blue doors. There's a green door. Yeah, let's do it. It's my fault. Am I just doing it wrong? Am I just always going in the exact wrong direction and I'm having a bad time? Alright, I know what I need to do. And I can't believe I haven't thought of it before. I'm gonna have to do the left-hand side technique. Alright, left-hand technique, where are you? I can't believe it's taking me this long. Alright, starting now. Okay, only follow the left hand, unless there's a monster in the way. Just follow the left wall. Just follow the left wall. Following the left wall. Following the left wall. Yes, following the left wall. Well, following the left wall. I'm not sure if this will work properly because there's all the doors and like a couple of roundabouts. If it goes in a complete circle. Oh. I'm not dead. Dang it, I got mixed around again. I know that I got to those lockers. How did I miss those lockers the last time? There's that one again. Just missing the lockers. This really is a high school nightmare. Can't find your dang locker. Now there's the babies again. And all the meanwhile, she's just so exhausted. I just slow down to a walk at this point. Okay, there's that one. There's that one. There's the teddy bear. I keep feeling like I must be... There must be like this large detour that I'm missing. 210. That's this one. Okay, maybe I should just check all the doors. Okay. Have I done... Okay, this is just plain blue. But then I always hear her coming. Oh, too late. This way? 29. Lockers! Oh, are they the lockers though? No, it's not the lockers, dang it. Okay, wait. Back around. I think like that's kind of a locker adjacent area though. Let's try that again. Go back in through here. Okay, there's lockers here. Let's stay in the locker adjacent areas. Oh darn, there it comes. Go there. Where are my lockers? Where's my lockers? There's a school. There's my lockers. I found my lockers. Thank flip.
What are you hiding inside?
Oh, yep, you can see it open. That's really cool. Is the creature gone? Ah! They're as sick of it as I am. They're closing off the... They're closing off the gates. Well, that's nice at least. They want me out just as much as they are. They feel like I'm killing the vibe. Finally! I did the flippin' thing!
Am I gonna be alone?
At this point, I should have been able to shove that monster in the locker. It's true. Ugh. Okay. I feel like that was the final confrontation. Let's get this done. Under 3 hours. Well, not quite under 3 hours, but I hope so. Here's the skitsin book. I like skitsin for sketch. That's cute. Okay. Ah, here we go. What's this one say? I've been really absorbed in my work lately. I decided to paint the girls who jumped off the villa roof. I'd like to think they left this place for something better. I think I'll finally be free of my despair because I've never felt this inspired. Okay. A roof piece. This is Maya, definitely. Roof piece is almost done. It actually might be my crowning achievement. Once this is done, then what? Do I even have it in me to come up with something even better? How much longer can I enjoy the fame and praise I get now? Is there despair and disappointment waiting for me right around the corner? Yeah, it's about that can feel like it. It's sort of like this dread of what's going to happen next. Like you can't be, like if you're sad, you feel like that's your default state, and when you're happy, you're like, it's hard to enjoy the happiness because you just feel like it's not going to last. The sadness that gripped me before has clawed its way back into my mind. I guess it was always there, and that's depression for you. Who knows how often it'll show up? The thought makes my skin crawl. Maybe I should just end things while I'm still happy. Go out on a good note. Wish I could talk to someone about all this. Oh, that's an element of depression that's not talked about too often. It's the fact that sometimes when you're happy and you know that depression is still around the end, you can still have these intrusive thoughts. It can be really sad that way. All right. Do I just go back out? Let's find out. Yep, keep out.
It's locked.
Okay. It has all been a magical roller coaster ride through mental health and despair. Which, yeah, I mean, that's what you want in Silent Hill, right? Can't open the skitsin book. The skitsin book. I've read that one. Am I missing something? Must be missing. Ah, here we go. At approximately 1 p.m. on the 12th, popular graffiti artist C.B. Maya Echo Hindenburg, Maya Hindenburg, wow, was found collapsed in the grounds of an apartment building in Kettenstadt. She was pronounced dead at the hospital. The death of the 18-year-old came as a shock not only to local community members but also to all those who are familiar with her work. Authorities believe the cause of death may be unaliving, but given her popularity and lack of warning signs to her peers, they have not ruled out foul play and are proceeding with a full-scale investigation.
Wait. She
Oh
killed
no, they
herself
are doing Silent Hill.
half a year ago? And that means I've been here this whole time?
6 months? That chase felt like 6 months. Let's be fair.
What will it take for you to forgive me? Please, end this. Just let me die.
Oh boy, they're gonna pull some horror movie crap. Who was this guy? Who was this guy?
This me? When did she draw this?
See, she really did care.
I want to show the hidden side of girls. Their impulses. Their urges.
Mm-hmm.
What are you hiding inside?
A locker, apparently.
Don't worry about what people think. Be proud.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh, she put the wound on her wrist because she knew about the self-harming. Oh, we're back. Okay. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Aha! This is definitely looking like the end. There's always void hallways at the end. Okay. Horrible childhood.
I was so happy when my mom liked the first picture I drew.
That's sad. Then,
I could have had a different life, too. I guess someone finally did love me.
oh. Your mum did love you, it just got twisted into something horrible. But yeah, no, that's not the point.
You actually noticed me. I never thought you would.
Void hallways are always a sign of an end in a first person shooter. I wish I had a gun in that chase sequence.
Molly, what should I do?
But unaliving yourself is... Oh no, is she gonna try it again? She hasn't learned anything. Or has she? Let's find out. Has she learned something? Is it refusing to unalive yourself that finally breaks the loop? Yeah, she needs to forgive herself.
Anita,
She doesn't need to punish herself.
I'm sorry, Amelie. I'm such a piece of shit. I had no idea she'd do that.
Yeah, I feel like that would be the
what are
satisfying
you
way to do it.
talking about?
It's like she needs to realize it's like she doesn't need punishment right now. She's punished herself enough. She needs to forgive
It
herself.
didn't matter. No matter what anyone said, I didn't listen.
Then learn from it and forgive yourself.
But you and Maya, both of you did see me. I should have figured that out sooner.
Appreciate that by living.
Wait, where are you right now?
Thank you, Amelie.
No, she's not learning.
You were always there for me.
No, is this going to be a tragedy?
I'm going to go
I mean, Silent Hills are usually...
apologize to Maya.
No, you've been apologizing this whole time. No, listen, you're not listening. You need to listen like you think. Yeah, just listen. Listen. No, not another one. No, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Ah, you dip. Oh. Yes, she's listening. She's listening to her friend group. Yes, open and honest communication with people you trust. Yes, she's listening. Huzzah! All she had to do was listen to other people. Now she's hating herself for not realizing it sooner, which is darn relatable.
I am here for you, Anita.
That was what she had to learn. She had to learn to listen to those around her.
Seeking a connection with others is a sign of weakness. It's running away.
But, come on.
The strongest animals
Yeah.
don't form groups.
We know this is wrong.
They
Go
act
on.
alone and need only themselves to survive. Those who betray themselves to fit into a group are pathetic.
Yeah.
There's no
That's
beauty in
completely
living
opposite of
like
what you
that.
said.
But I don't really mind.
Thank you.
I just want someone to understand me.
It's good. It means that her
For
deep-seated
those I love.
thoughts are still there, but
For
she's
those
able
who
to
love me.
move past
I
them.
want to keep moving forward and never look back to 18-year-old me.
Okay. Okay. Well, aside from that absolutely awful chase sequence, that was pretty good. I dug it. We'll have to see if, like, the other critics, or what the other critics think of it and stuff, but... Escape game director, boo, boo! Yay, Akira Yamaoka still doing it. Oh wow, Masahiro Ito still doing stuff. I thought he like had a really bad breakup with Konami.
Moving day. It feels kind of scary leaving my hometown, but I'll be fine. I have my best friend with me.
Oh. Is that Mary Elizabeth McGlynn? Is that the traditional Silent Hill lady? No, it's not. Yeah. I mean, like, it went through a lot of things. It didn't have any. Like, maybe there were more nuanced things it could have gone with. I felt like it kind of went in different, weird places. Like, we didn't really know what the deal was with the boy. Never knew what happened with the brother, the boy, and the husband. The three things that they had no idea. But I felt like, yeah, it didn't have any harmful messages, at least not that I could see. I'll let smarter people than myself think about that, but from what I could tell, it didn't have harmful messages. It seemed to be about being able to listen to those around you, but without letting the larger group influence you, I guess. I mean, obviously don't be in a bubble, but you still need to be able to have this kind of trust hierarchy. Mainly just listen. It's kind of a whole thing about the whole game's just about the importance of listening. Ah, yeah, the brothers' resolution came with them getting away, and that is good. How Silent Hill was it? I think it was pretty darn Silent Hill, to be honest. Well, like I said, I'm planning on playing through the entire series at one point now that I'm streaming again. I can suddenly fear that we should start with this one though. But overall, I think it suits it very well. It's one of those ones where I'm kind of scared, considering I've never heard anyone else's opinion on it, and like, what if I'm just kind of missing one major thing where I'm like, oh no, this is actually super harmful, and it's like, it's kind of a microcosm of how I was feeling. Oh, hey, they have the theme. Yay, they have the theme in there. To be honest, I'd say that's probably the best official Silent Hill game since Silent Hill 4, though. It's not perfect, but it's. I think it made a really good attempt. You're not a big fan of horror, but dug it? Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. And it did finally get all the rust and the wires and the mesh. Oh, it's a shame they didn't get Mary Elizabeth McGlynn back. That would have been awesome. But she was the one that sang all the original Silent Hill songs. Because this one's got a thick accent, you can tell it's not her. I don't want to know about how your heroine's strong. No, it seemed pretty good. It brought to light a lot of things that teenagers are going through. A lot of people saying teenagers are lazy. No, teenagers are just so much going on and getting injected into their head every second. I don't blame them for a second for being depressed or paranoid or worried, because they're feeling everyone's feelings at the same time. That should make anyone's head explode. despite some iffy voice acting and that horrible chase, I think they pulled it off pretty darn well. I like it. And I did like the door, the reference to the room there. It's just about finding that connection, the real connection, not the parasocial connection. And I'm not talking about like, oh, internet is bad. I'm saying, no, find real connections with people over the internet. It's just don't let the masses influence you. Have that hierarchy. Yay. They helped each other out. Is that it? Or is there a after credit scene? Boy, that I appreciate that they did that, but man, yeah, that they're just like they're saying, please don't take the wrong message from this. Please don't take the message from this. Do we get like a secret code for or an ad for an upcoming game? No. That was a short message. I liked it. And now you can chapter select. There's only 3 chapters. Oh, where did it start from? Yeah. Nope, I thought that was really cool. Thank you guys for joining me. I didn't think it would take this long. Next time, I always try to do 2 hours, I think. I think 3 hours goes a bit too long. Yeah. So we'll have to see how things go. I'll see if I can like do a highlights version for my main channel, but yeah. Otherwise, thank you guys for joining me, and I guess we'll see if I can do some more Silent Hill in the future. Bye bye. Oh, and also, you know, if you're feeling bad about yourself, just remember you might not be special in the grand scheme of things, but you're always unique and you always have worth. Just don't forget that there's always worth, there's always potential, and reach out to those. Try and find some kind of small social group. Try and let yourself trust people, even if they betray that trust. It's still good to have that trust in the meantime, and listen to. And even if you don't follow